counted so long ago. Enemies keep calling after me. Still acknowledge, yeah, you got it all. If you ask me, yeah, it's all a game of chance. Don't know the thing, kid. Life never goes that way that you want. That's how it is. No matter what life throws at you, take it all. Whoa, fight like a tiger, walk in the park, play the hero till I die. Fly like an eagle, soar through the sky. Be free till you die. I don't believe in any miracles. I risk a lot every day. Gambling's only for fools. Take nothing for granted. If you don't seize the chance, it's over for you. Life never goes the way you want. That's how it is. No matter what happens, face it all head on. Whoa, fight like a tiger, walk in the park, play the hero till I die. Fly like an eagle, soar through the sky. Be free till you die. Life is a cloud swimming against the harshest wave. The moment you give in, you'll get wiped out. Oh, fight like a tiger, walk in the park, play the hero till I die. Fly like an eagle, soar through the sky. Be free till you die. Fight like a tiger. Fight like a tiger. Fly like an eagle, soar through the sky. Be free till I die.
crush upon something. I love my choices.
wanna just be a trigger with a brutish impulse. Trigger, the silent preacher. Watch out, keep your hands up. Don't make a big deal out of me. Trigger, don't be curious about me. I don't want you to get hurt. Watch out, keep your hands up. Don't make a big deal out of me. Never mind. I'm dirty. Splash, splash, splash. Goodbye. Never will listen them again. What they don't want me to stop it and go on the bush. Okay, I'm okay. Balagas got shots to me. Nobody's who left on my feet. I know me fake. Keep it real. Keep it real. I get a good vibe. You know zombies don't live in hurt just like that. I don't need you sympathy. Trigger with the brutish impulse. Trigger the silent preacher. Watch out, keep your hands up. Don't make a big deal out of me. Trigger, don't be curious about me. I don't want you to get hurt. Watch out, keep your hands up. Don't make a big deal out of me.
Guys, welcome to the Season 2 ICFC Guilty Gear Strive Finals. I want to welcome you guys, the Nerd Herd, the DGens, the Taste Buds, and of course, always and definitely not limited to the Hoop Squad. My boy Sajam joins us for the finals here of Guilty Gear Strive. How are you guys feeling this evening?
I'm chilling. I was waiting to see if you were going to remember it was the Hoop Squad. I was like, let's see if it gets there or not. It's like a journey, you know?
I can't forget about the Hoop Squad, bro. They were there at the beginning. They've been with us. I mean, I know they followed you, you know what I'm saying, with the New Testament, the Rollbackia Testament, up into the mountains with the Hoop Squad. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I will never forget them. I was there with them at the beginning, and I'm still there with them in spirit. You know what I'm saying? So
I see. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm having a lovely one. How's everybody else? How's the season been?
The season's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been going well, man. The holiday season is here. We got ICFC finals right before Christmas, bro. This is how we ring in things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, of course, man. We can't go any further without first making some noise, showing some love to Astro, the official gaming headset and mix amp of ICFC. Of course, not just here stateside on NA on Tasty_Steve, but also on Majin Obama's channel, as well as 10-0 if you're watching the EU side of things. So shout outs to Astro. As well as adorned in the background of my homie Nerd Josh, we have Hitbox. Hitbox coming back for another season to show love, of course, to that NA Guilty Gear Strive, as well as all over the world, all over the season, I would like to say, especially here. But, man, shout outs to hitboxarcade.com, man. Head on over and take control. ICFCG on the end there if you guys want to see what they have to offer here. Of course, helping us and holding us down the entire season. I don't know what this next slide is. Up yet.
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo! And then, of course, man, the winners of this season will get an all way cool streamer pack. Of course, compliments of the people at Nintendo and as well as Astro. We got the Mage Well, of course, capture device. We got that Logitech Stream Cam 1080 60 FPS, as well as that Blue Yeti Nano. All the things you need to have a competent stream. I'm using a couple of those things myself. And of course, for the on-the-go streamer, Astro X Timbuktu have collabed to give us and the winners here of ICFC Finals this cool, swanky backpack. Especially cool as you taking tech with you on the road, and it really does help out. And then, oh man, the new wave of stickers is actually pretty cool, man. We got Sajam on here in this second wave of influencer stickers, as well as the boy Yipes, Anime Illuminati, G Yuna, as well as Justin Wong joining us on that second wave. All you got to do is scan the QR code or 10-0.gg/merch if you guys would like to buy it yourself.
I love that guapo.
I was about to say, I like that you keep it on the bottom of the mug, though. That's actually sick, though. That's tech right there.
So, you know, right spot.
Oh, yeah, the bounties, man. Welcome to the finals. Activate 25 overdrives in the world of Guilty Gear Strive. Of course, off the wall, recover from a wall splat once. Damn, that's hard to do in this game. Shout outs to C4. And, of course, Ryudo's bounty, got hands. Win the round with a throw 10 times. And, of course, if you want to get in from some of those prizes, you got to follow @AstroTR to get involved.
Throne.
Oh, the Matcherino. So it begins, and we got a lot of codes up there, guys. First off, we're already at 376 here for the finals. All proceeds go directly to the people who make it here, as well as any of these coupon codes used. And I want all of these codes gone ASAP, guys. All you have to do is log in with any one of your social media accounts. Literally hit click claim code plus whatever else you want to throw in there. Even if you just want to leave it at the 50 cent, throw that in there. We have so many codes. It's 88 and going right now. Thank you guys for following instructions. And I don't want any of those codes there when we get back. But here we are. We're in the finals. Personally, I really like seeing the fact that we have such a pretty diverse finals, man. We got Canada and Mexico in the top 8 finals here. And the characters is actually pretty scary. We got some Nagos. We have some Leos in here. We have some Souls. Man, we got a lot of Leos.
Yeah, I too.
I was gonna say we got a variety when it comes to countries, right? All 3 NA represented, but we got like 45 Leos in an 8-man bracket. So I don't know how the fuck that happened, bro.
Yo, the Nago mirror off the start at the top, though, OneTrueSnorlax versus Testyourluck. You know, that is a Northeast battle there between Montreal and Connecticut. But, you know, let's see how those styles vary online today, you know?
We got 3 goddamn Nagoriyukis, too. All right, we are top tier here in North America. I like it. I like it.
I mean, when else do you get buffed after winning Evo? You know, you got to take those strides.
Mm-hmm. And no reason to switch, for sure.
They were like aiming at Nago, and then Chip jumped in the way, and they're like, bam!
Damn, he took the bullet for his fellow sensei homie. He got
it
shot.
Wasn't even on purpose. He was just running so fast, and then he just accidentally got hit. It was like
sashimi.
Yeah, it's just like chip players, right? It is bouncing around the screen, and then they run into something and die.
Yeah.
Damn, I lived that life. I lived that life. I can't believe they buffed this dude and made him even stronger.
Yeah.
I still hold the fact that he has the best projectile in the game, bro.
Leo?
The best projectile. No, definitely not Leo.
Yeah,
definitely
Leo's
not Leo.
good.
Come on, man. Stop that. Stop.
Boom. Yeah, it's really good.
Wow. He's been trying to downplay the S Fireball since the game launched. Dude, I don't like it.
Since Xer.
I'll trade you.
Wow.
I'll take S Fireball. You can take Gunflame.
Sorry, Steve.
And you know, we'll
switch S's. Look, if we trade Fireballs, if that's the case, we switching S's too, bro.
Sure. Yeah. You can have it.
Oh, hey guys, it's just me and Nerd Josh here. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, everybody. That's the whole squad.
There's only Marvel players for a second, but you know, we got everyone back in. You know, we're all Strive players right now, soon to be Project L players. It's gonna be pretty fun. But
these fellas played some Marvel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
These fellas played some Marvel.
Hey, I know Sajam would be at Super Arcade every time when I would come out here grinding. You know, Injustice, Street Fighter, whatever. You know. We were all playing each other's games.
I was going to say the cool thing about it is I would go and there'd be no one there. I'm sure everybody has had this. There'd be no one there playing NRS games. So I'd be like, I guess I'm learning something new tonight. And just like try a new game. That experience is like, I'm sure everybody has done that. You like show up and you're like, nobody's here playing my games. I'll try something new.
Looks like I'm going to random arcade fight game night. How you guys doing? You want to teach me something new? Huh?
Hey, that's the best part though. Like I feel like a lot of Guilty Gear boomers kind of, missed the opportunity by being upset about the game, trying it as its own game, and then allowing these new players to settle into the older game as well. You could harbor both communities and, kind of build it up. But, emotions and Twitter,
Yeah, it definitely got it like the best of a lot of like some of the players. I know exactly what you mean, but I tell people all the time, and there's a lot of people who really don't like. They're like, man, I don't know how to get into it. I'm like, man, you got to play Strive like it's its own game. Like like it's really hard. It's really hard, and I know this because I still have some very bad habits to carry over from like Exert and stuff like that that I have to get rid of. We have to get rid of that to actually be able to succeed in this game. That's the way I feel. I've been having a lot more success thinking about it that way, because I go in and I'm like, well, what if I apply this thing the way that I did in the old game and it really doesn't work? We also have an update. We got like a disconnect, but Kaneki apparently is up one game in the set, so we're gonna try to get back in there so we can get the rest of the game. Very impressive. You guys should have seen the in lobby life bars go down so violently. It was crazy.
I know. It was sick.
And Kaneki, he even be impressing Kizzy with a lot of new tech in certain matchups.
That's true.
So I'm not surprised in the least, a lot of application there with this boy.
Yeah, Kizzy was losing over the Sacred Edge spots that he picked last week, right? A lot of the time, just kind of forcing his opponent into the corner, immediately putting the shock state on them. And a lot of the time, they were pressing buttons, then traded and went through the wall. So we'll see if Kaneki brings that out. I'm sure he will.
I feel like that is such an underrated super. It's like quite good, actually.
It's good, yeah.
Especially the change to make it beat other projectiles, like just go through the hits of durability or whatever, I think is really interesting for different matchups. I find that Kai players use it way more now than they used to. I feel like I see it all the time.
True. I think like the application of when to use your plus frames and overall safe pressure, in a game like Strive, losing any turn is important. So getting the meter dump and just trying to take one more gambit is just as important sometimes as, letting them take the approach.
Yeah, that's like very vital in this game. That's very vital in this game. Knowing how to like actually use like your defensive options and just switching up your approach sometimes, because you got to be able to pick and choose spots in this game versus, especially, I think more important characters like Nago, because I still get tossed by that character. And not saying, like Leo isn't good or anything like that, because my boy's nice this time around. Not complaining at all. But
this
it's some
time
stuff.
Around, he's
this time around.
Retroactive, dude.
What?
It's wild, isn't it? It's wild to say.
What is wild? I just said he was good. Like, I don't know.
Leo act like old Leo was just the worst character that ever existed. They're like, how could he win?
I don't know what you like spiked Nerd Josh's drink with, but every time he talks about it, it's like, yeah, Leo's matchup spread was 6-4 across the board in Exert. And I'm just like, bro. What is happening? And also, I blame you for that.
What? Hold on.
You had to be the progenitor of that nonsense.
First off, I don't know. We would have to talk about this on a separate occasion, because personally, we would have to go into matchups individually. I have a pretty thorough knowledge of a lot of matchups in like Exert, especially the Leo side of things. So, I mean, if we could debate in this game, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
Steve, your problem is you took all the lumps in Exert. Leo had a lot of 6-4s, but could jank it out.
Yeah,
you're playing a little too honest and shy, bro.
That's true.
You gotta get these turns.
No, that's true.
Some fear.
That's true. I do. He's right though.
You fought too many good L-Felts for too long, Steve. You gotta take the approach a little more.
I've never thought of Tasty Steve's gameplay as too honest.
No, right? No, but in this era.
It is,
man. You got to think about the 3 out of 5 and not the long set and just take that approach.
The 2D on block and the flash kick is the Tasty Steve. That is like the round. That is the turn stealer. Like what?
Hey, some things never change.
Hey.
Leo is nasty. His 2D in this game is despicable. Can I just it is despicable.
How to give Happy Chaos the same animation, but he's not airborne, son. That's how you know Leo's a king.
He does not go as far. Like he just goes and he just falls over. Leo,
it's like he's
flying.
Let's be real. How many times have you tried to delay and just throw him on wake up? And you just get counter hit wake up 2D. Like it's like whoa, dead, cash out.
Dead. Yeah,
he's off the ground, bro. He's off the ground.
Why not?
Y'all can throw my flash kick now. Bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, goddamn right.
What?
I can't throw the 2D.
You want to throw the 2D and my flash kick?
Yeah.
Y'all are getting greedy now, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
my.
Hold on, you want to throw everything, bro?
Yes.
Oh, soul playing ass SS himself over here.
Yes. I would love
Yeah,
to.
I like that with a straight face. Yes.
Yes.
I would love that.
That'd be fantastic. You're spitting, actually.
Oh, what a save
Oh,
jump.
what?
Bro,
That was so
yeah.
What is
nice.
that conversion?
These dust combos that Kaneki have look so cool. Oh, based on the YRC too.
I'm kind of surprised about the burst. Razzo's down so much here. I mean, I guess this is always doable, right? But Kai with meter here. All right, Sacred Edge trying to catch the movement.
Mm.
This is really hard. This is really hard to win.
Yeah, really
we
utilizing the
talking about,
plus
like-
frames.
Kaneki really does have a great way of locking you down in the corner. I feel like that's the exact way you're supposed to play this character. What a conversion! Was really low to the ground with that S. I thought we were going to see something, but the stand punch to close it out. Kaneki.
Clutch. Unfortunate juggle drop there, but Kaneki's on the move. Everything's just spot on working.
Oh, perfectly spaced to avoid the flash kick, break the wall too.
Yeah, next set wins here too, which, oh, the classic. That is like a tale as old as time burst. Yeah. Just built it back.
6P. Got a little OTG action there. Didn't work out. Counter hit into flash kick, spins the meter. This is a good run back right here.
Damn.
Damage.
Yeah, Kaneki's still in a good spot though, because I think of the meter and the position. Well, you know, sometimes your 2H just goes through his legs.
Completely
Wow,
whiffing.
you're dead?
Oh, indeed.
Razzo with the run back. Razzo, hold on now. Hold on now.
I don't like how hype you get for Leo.
Leo's little legs, man. I don't know how that did not hit him.
Oh, this 6P actually wasn't timed correctly on the safe jump, and now open him up. Oh, low.
Jump low, got the counter. Oh,
Recognize that was some guard point.
Sacred Edge actually hit. It got
Ooh, the
what?
combo afterwards too.
Wow.
This man is so good.
That's something I was gonna say. I've been seeing a lot of Kai players use that recently. Like I was playing a Kai player and they were doing 6H into like delayed flip, right? And then I tried to like 2P at one time and
yep.
they just did 6H delayed Sacred Edge and then hit like a 70% combo, and I was like, okay, well, I'm never challenging again. I'm okay. Like I'm good. I'm not gonna do anything.
Right, that just getting your opponent just into a preemptive recognition, you know, it really forces them to try to react. And when you're online playing a low set and it all matters, that's when you start second guessing yourself, and that's the last thing you want in a tournament set.
Yeah, you know, Kaneki's a regular here at ICFC as well, where we have a lot of Leos every week, as you can see by the top 8. So he is well
The
versed in
jungle
this
out here,
matchup.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
Running it on console is Nago and Leo everywhere, as far as the eye can see. You know, that's how it goes. It's a dangerous place.
It's a dangerous out here, bro. The console jungle. It's not the concrete jungle. It's the console jungle.
Oh man.
Welcome to the jungle. No,
They came here to win, all right? Yo, Steve, we're speaking of legacy, though. You know, this is a matchup that you used to hate as a Leo player. How do you feel in Strive, though? Not besides the Kizzy matchup, other Kais you played, you know?
So I feel like it's definitely a lot easier, but I feel like overall, like that's what they wanted to do with it, right? But it still feels very momentum based. Like you get knocked down here.
Oh, no.
Stuff like this really is hard. And we know Leo is like a full momentum based character. Kai's really good at literally stealing turns. Like great projectiles. And now like bar S, like 2S, like you gotta hold all that.
I love that Steve said like they made it a little easier, which is what they were trying to do. Like, yeah, they wanted Leo to be good, huh? Had to make it easy for Leo, huh? I see how it is.
They did. Like it's like these matchups now. They're like once Leo gets in, like there truly is the mix. That's exactly how it plays out. That's how the character is. Anyway. I mean, but Kai definitely has the tools to keep it.
We talk a lot about how good Leo is, but like, I mean, I think you're seeing it here, right? The control and neutral from Kaneki's Kai has been so good. I think this character is really, really good. Like, Kai players talk about his buttons like they don't exist.
Like they're not, bro. Thank you for the thank you. They talk about Kai like he's not, like he don't have buttons. I'm like, bro, I can't even walk close to this.
Yeah.
So, some of his normals though have to be very specific in certain matchups, especially his 2H. But I agree, Kai is good. But when you put him on the list, it's kind of interesting. He is closer to the middle, I would say. But that just shows how well the top end of the characters are prepared for this game.
Yeah, I think with like the changes, especially in the last two versions, like his ability to like stick in mid range and just hold space is really solid against a lot of the characters.
True.
Gets the throw. Tries to flash kick, gets clipped.
Bro,
2D.
2D,
Let me out. Oh,
real quick.
bro.
I like that he said,
Dust?
"Let me out." Let me out. Get me out.
Wow, the check with the 5P and the run-up throw. I like that.
Yeah, you have tons of frame advantage there, so I think that's a really smart choice. I like just the 5P in general because we've seen a lot of empty jumps.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Kaneki really loves to get you with the empty jump sets too. Oh, side switch. All right, takes the corner. Oh, my, from downtown. From downtown, my man ran all the way in.
Razzo getting in there. Man, it was not looking good for a second, but getting that offensive approach. Razzo's very momentum based, and I really felt that last round definitely was surfing that wave back in there and keeping in the game.
Yeah, Razzo did a good job, definitely betting in the right circumstances right there, stealing turns with a flash kick here and there, really converting heavily off the air to air, right? Because the ground had just been ruled by Kaneki. Like all of his pressure sequences, he's chosen so carefully and so well that like it does look hard for Leo in times when he's in the corner, and it looks like from whatever range, Kai kind of shuts it down. So, you know, Razzo did a great job not putting themselves in that circumstance again.
I want to see one of the things that. So I feel like this is what changes in this matchup, and this is just like as a layup. I'm playing this matchup like, all right, he knows I have the air. Like Kai knows that I have the air. So what I'm gonna do is like he has to start going either more to the air in some instances, a little better with the pokes, more far S.
Oh no!
Wow.
Yeah, you were gonna explode off that hit for sure. Ooh, I love that.
That was so sick.
With the PRC flash kick, let me out.
All the lows.
Yeah. That's the thing about that pressure is the staggered pressure, especially with lows. You know, a lot of people will block low and then just stand up right after looking for the overhead. So really smart.
Now we got in the corner. This is where Razzo has to make something happen. Ooh, big counter hit. That's something.
What a conversion! Big damage. Are you gonna spend it? No, nothing spent. Never mind. I was looking at Kai.
Now we'll see how Kaneki spins it at the stage transition. BRC forward, but doesn't get the slowdown. Razzo back up. Flip kick anti-air though. Oh no!
What a pickup!
Yeah, the BRC is interesting. I think holding on to meter sometimes is really advantageous in this game.
Yes.
Like you can get like that one hit and then make it count, and spaced out dust. I love that Kaneki swung after, just like hit 2S and was like, yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It was so far.
Exactly. Razzo tried a 2D, but wasn't in range.
That backdash from Razzo is really getting him in trouble. Oh, big counter hit. Wow, makes the 2S whip just to get the full combo conversion. Razzo, yo, Leo.
Amazing.
100 meter though for Kaneki. What are we doing with it? Oh yeah, Razzo expected it at first.
Oh, shimmy with the throw, RTL.
Yeah, immediately locking him out of burst. Takes him to the corner though, no wall break.
The BRC for a turn and the cross-up burst out immediately.
I'm kind of surprised about the burst actually, given that there's another round here. Air throw was perfect. Last time that was jump dust in that scenario, so I like the switch up from Razzo.
But why does he rock the baby before tossing them though? Like,
Right?
That was like
Not
Santa
the
with the
baby.
gifts right there.
Oh, big counter.
yeah,
Razzo.
Razzo.
Ooh, nice pack dash out of range.
Nice. That was a good adjustment too. Kaneki instead, you know, last time got air thrown there. This time just empty jump, landed 2K. Oh, that was a DP.
Run up 5 dust. Quick air dash. Keeping the pressure on. Wow. 2K. Low profiles.
Oh, the cross-up?
This corner's been triggered so many times, but now it is Razzo's.
Oh, break the wall. Do it again.
Oh, yeah. That counter hit cash out, and now Razzo, prime opportunity here, gets the 5K.
Oh, built the bar too. This is going to kill.
Oh yeah, wall sweat as you got burst back. That hurts.
Yeah.
Razzo, I see you. Ties up the set 2-2. Wait a minute.
That's why like that burst in the other round was so, you know, pivotal, because in that situation right there, you don't build up another burst until the game is over with how much damage Leo does and how few hits, right? It's not like he hits you like 7 times a round or something before you die. Like you just get exploded in like 2 or 3 hits and then you're like, well, I guess I don't have my burst.
In this game, like they really made burst a lot more like pivot, right? Like even if you go to like as you know the games got older in Excerpt, you still had to like pay attention to certain characters, right? I'm fighting like Ram, you can burst a little more because you get a lot more hits, makes the burst go a lot faster. They've even made it even more pivotal to look for burst and jump cancelable burst safe setups. It's so much more important now because the burst feels a lot more important in this game overall. It's another important resource in this game.
counter off the start. And I agree, Steve. You know, the Latif burst for a reason, you know. Got to try to get as many golds as you can.
Yeah, that's true.
Use offensively as well.
Yeah, 100% tension is so powerful in the game. Kaneki finding himself in this corner, which has led to a lot of success. PRC's late. Back to back.
Oh, no.
What a disaster of a round.
Tragic. Don't you hate, like, that is the worst feeling when your burst is just like as the attack is going there and you're like, please hit me.
Right? Come on, swing, mister, please.
Razzo in the corner now.
Yeah, Kaneki trying to bait out a flash kick.
Nice. I like this stagger pressure a lot.
Ooh. And the lows on top of it? Okay, back to the corner.
Yo, ping pong.
The one misspace setup could mean the whole round.
All right, what's the guess here? Double dash up, close S. Delay right there on the string. Try the back dash. You know, Kai be clipping them poles.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is I don't think that meter matters that much. Like, the hit on the stun dipper is not that important. So I think if you're Razzo, that doesn't bother you that much. Good block.
Oh, again. Watch your toes, bro. That's what you get for not wearing socks, man. That's what happened.
Nice.
OTG.
Oh, 6P. Oh, the back dash. That back dash has been getting Razzo in trouble. That's going to put them on the loser side of this top 8 bracket. Kaneki staying alive with the Kai. He really been showing up when it comes to ICFC.
Bro, it's so dope to see Kaneki in winners finals.
I was just going to say, like, they put the backdash on a button, and I am addicted to backdashing. So I understand, like, why that happens. I get it. It's one of those things you're like, oh, let me just get ult, and then you get clipped by the fireball. But Kaneki, I mean, that set almost slipped away. I think Razzo is doing a great job adjusting, but, you know, the last game kind of just slipped by really quick with a lot of really good adjustments, I think.
Yeah, and that opening round was it was tragic all the way around for Razzo. Definitely some unfortunate, you know, guesses on the flash kick and then the burst, you know, whiffing completely. It was just rough. But the Matcherino already up to $383.50. Ooh, we still got mad codes though, I think. I'm not.
73 codes left. Yo, let's get her. Actually, let me get her and use mine right now, actually. I'm going to go ahead and put my free claim code in here as we speak, man. You guys should too. All you got to do is log in with any one of your social media accounts, hit claim code. That free 50 cent that we're giving you guys out there watching, go straight to the Matcherino, go straight to the players. And it's free, man. So on top of that, that really makes these players get in there. These Matcherinos really do help the players play a little harder. And on top of that, this is the top 8. This is for prizes, guys. That's
right.
There we go.
I can't tell you.
Stream setup.
Oh, yeah, the mobile. I was going to say, I can't tell you how many times I've seen that Matcherino get over 500 or 1,000 and upsets just start happening. So if you have any ideas or safe bets out here and you want to shake it up, support the Matcherino as well. These players will play their hearts out, especially in the finals.
Yes, sir. And it's a exclamation point, Matcherino, and the bracket in chat if you're looking for any information regarding today's finals.
They got it all hooked up. They are Omega prepared. Every single thing has a link or a plan. Everywhere I look, I'm like, damn, it's pretty good.
It's pretty cool, man. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Mad Rock Toss, I see you. Undeniable Truth. Shout outs to the Taste Buds, everybody in here going down. Also, you got to remember, you can bet your B-Bucks. Use those channel points to make bets in the chat. Put your money where your mouth is. I love to see the chat be wrong and right just the same. What's up with you, Ho Wings?
The bead bucks. Damn, that's powerful.
I got mad bead bucks. I got like 80K.
I got to start using more stuff, man. I have to make sure I get more items, more segments to get people to use these bead bucks. But here we go.
I have way too many bead bucks, and I need to spin some of these joints.
So we got Snorlax.
Mirror. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
They're about to go at it.
I grabbed my sandwich before this match.
Oh, you're about to be eating, boy.
It's gonna be good.
Damn. You need that sandwich cut in half?
Damn.
It is.
Heed your own war.
I like it.
He might steal a bite though.
Don't get
somebody finna get bit. What a backdash.
Already avoiding the Beyblade.
Woo. Damn, they are swinging.
Son. Can I bet? Is it too late? Is it too late? Hold on. Oh, it's not. Let's go.
The blood meter's pumping. Damn.
Right?
Our both already near.
We're gonna have a blood bank, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet with the odds.
Oh, the
Yo,
punish
these
with the back.
backdashes.
Can we talk about that close slash, by the way? What a button.
Right?
What a butt.
Close slash is so good.
Nago better write about that bad boy in his Telltale. His Telltale novel,
His
bro. We need to
tell-all.
talk about that. Yeah, bro.
As an Xrd Alpha, I know why Hotashi plays this character. Let's be
Exactly, son.
Some people are just close slashers. You know what I mean?
Right?
No,
Some
true.
people are close slashers, and he is a close slasher.
True.
He just got one of those. It seems like it's got no recovery, you know? It's just like as soon as he finishes one, another one's coming out.
Hotashi wakes up with it like it's invincible.
Yo, watching the KV sets, yo, anytime there was clone wake up button on ready, swinging. I liked it. Woo, counter hit.
Now in the corner, the close says catching the jump out. Man's was worried about the command grab. Oh,
Nice throw.
What a throw. And got the punish too. Wait a minute.
yeah. Yeah, they didn't actually have meter to stop that.
The blood
Oh,
stopping
that
the
vampire
worst.
jump H. Uh-oh.
Yo.
There's blood everywhere. Oh, no.
Oh.
Mask on. Oh, my God.
The
Yo,
scramble.
a fingernail. A fingernail.
Oh
The
my
blood
god,
is
they both
happening.
popped.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Yo, I think they broke off the wall just for C4, but we already did that one. Yo, much love, Mark. Oh, what a counter hit.
Makamana in the chat. What's good, yo?
Yo. What a time to be alive. All right, Testyourluck has OneTrueSnorlax in the corner. We get a Bare out.
That was a good check.
That's the
from
Fukio.
command dash.
Yeah, really good check. Getting the 6K on it, already in the corner.
Yo, OneTrueSnorlax. Yo.
Yeah, but just beating the other Beyblade.
Let it rip.
And that was a real Beyblade Nationals type fight right there.
That was kind of a lot of bar committed, though, for not a lot of damage in this matchup. Oh, popped. Oh, no.
Oh, wait a minute.
Fukio'd into the burst. Oh, God.
Oh,
the clash.
Oh, the 5K blocks the gold burst. Double backdash. Hold the stand hard slash.
Damn.
Yo, test your luck.
Yeah, the luck was tested there. You know, these Beyblades, you know, spinning them like dreidels, you know, testing luck there, picking up these gold coins for ICFC, you know. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yo, happy holidays, man. Shout outs to everybody hanging out, man. I just want to say shout outs to Sajam again, man, coming through, talking on some ICFC Guilty Gear Strive, or pseudo talking, enjoying his sandwich, I should say.
I haven't
But even
started
still-
it yet,
oh.
but I do have a sandwich. It's an Ike's sandwich. I don't
He
know.
doesn't want to focus camera.
I don't know. if
Focus
it's
camera.
focus.
Damn it, camera,
Why not
focus.
autofocus?
I'm trying to look at the noms, damn it.
It's a sandwich. There's like pepper jack, avocado, bacon, turkey,
Oh,
Pepper
damn.
jacks.
lettuce.
I mess with some pepper jack, I'll tell you what.
It was like a loop
tell you
crate
what.
sandwich at first. I was like, what is that?
The
It's whatever
the
I
Loot
open
Crate
it is.
sandwich.
Yeah, it's whatever
Tell me all
it
about
is when
this
I
match.
open it.
I'll get back to you.
So all trying to Beyblade out, get some space. Back to 5H's trade from long distance. And the legs checked for now, and then they're picking it up again. Testyourluck fought his way back to a close to even life deficit.
Makes him hold the 5K. Once again, checking the toes with the 2S.
Right? I thought the active frames were enough, but no, got away. And again, this backdash 2S.
The jump 5K actually saving lives right now. How do they know these backdashes are so good? This dude, Nagoriyuki, is not a small character, so these backdashes are a max.
This is a
He does
very
have-
scary mirror.
Remember, he's not a
Backdash
small
is so
character.
good.
Yeah, he's got an extra frame of invul on his backdash than most characters, though.
The reason Nago players backdash your stuff and throw you out of stuff so much is because his throw is humongous and his backdash is so good.
I mean, I feel like this is one of the few mirrors where you're gonna eat half your health in 9 seconds, no matter what.
That was a really good burst bait too.
Oh,
Mask on. PRC. Backdash to 6H. Gets back in with the Beyblade. Look at the reads of the character matchup going back and forth. Now OneTrueSnorlax answers game after game right now.
There's something special about that moment in time where you know they're gonna die to 6H OTG, but they haven't done it yet. You know, it's like a samurai movie.
it's I mean, fighting Nago is like a samurai movie. You get cut and blood's just going everywhere, and you hit that delirious moment towards the end of the match where you have to go with your heart.
And he leaned into
fight,
that bite.
They're bleeding and they know they're gonna die, but they still go. Spoilers, but
nah, dude, that's Nago. It's one shot to God, man. One shot to God.
Hey, I'm glad Sajam's eating though. We don't have Yipes here tonight. We need someone to give us the hunger on the commentary.
Yo, my man. Every night somebody comes on and like, yeah, I gotta eat this food because it just actually controls the hunger of everybody else. 6H on the wall break.
Look, if Tasty Steve texted me earlier, I would have had food already. All right.
I hear you.
That was my fault.
That's a good friend right there. Thank you.
Backdash gets out of there. Close as still catches. What the?
All the legs get checked as well. This is still a lot to bring back, but we know Nagoriyuki can delete health bars.
Oh, what a backdash.
Very nice indeed.
Test not afraid. And I like how Snorlax kind of doing the same thing back to Test this time, using the backdash sway approach and trying to fish for these 2 S's. But
he actually thought Testyourluck was going to immediately burst. Oh, no RC. Yeah, really late RC and catches him trying to do something with the blood bite. Yeah, not swinging into this, but no, got caught flinching. Doesn't get the wall splat. That would have been bad.
Checking on the toes. Beyblade. 6P this time, perhaps just to read the backdash. Still gets the counter hit on the Beyblade. Big damage.
That's all it takes.
Extra blood.
Yeah, when you're in that upper levels of blood, right? The combo from the 2S and the 5H. And then the Beyblade beat him to the punch. No burst bait, though.
Snorlax just waiting. They both at the level 2, really trying to make the most of this range.
Yo, the clash. Yo, Kizzy dropping off the kids. I see you, my guy. Thank you, Brody.
Much love to Kizzy. Hope you did well in your exhibition.
That's a lot of kids.
The Kissingtons.
Now who's gonna make the move, huh? Both levels 2 blood actually does get the Fugio forward 5H.
Oh, I caught the toes.
More pressure on. But no, the back off in the 2H. Cash out in the corner. Good juggle here.
Good.
Yeah. OneTrueSnorlax just taking back that 2-1.
This mirror is a nightmare.
It is.
And just a quick update for the Kissingtons. We do have a Kaneki in winners finals. So don't go anywhere if you want to watch some Kai action. We got one of the best from Mexico still holding it down.
Yeah, man. Shout outs to everybody joining us, man. Shout outs to the Kissingtons, man. We got the Hoop Squad. We got the D-Gens. We got the Nerd Herd. We got the Taste Buds. Man, I appreciate you guys hanging out, man, watching the finale, Season 2 finals for Guilty Gear Strive here on ICFC. We had them all around the world today, too. I actually been meaning to check up on them, so hopefully we can get some of the highlights. And hopefully you guys, all of you guys that just came in the chat with Kizzy, make sure you check in with the Matcherino. Use that free claim code if you're watching this Guilty Gear Strive. All you got to do is !Matcherino in the chat, and it's a free 50 cents waiting for you, but here we go.
Support them players. I was watching earlier, Steve. All I saw was Daru cooking a lot. I would like to see those recaps.
I also did see Daru cooking everybody.
The grand finals was pretty rough.
Yeah, I think I saw Andrew, the Ram player. Oh no! Oh, the Fukio back to call it out. Oh my God!
What happened was,
just a hook.
STG.
Yeah, just an update. Yeah, OneTrueSnorlax now repping STG instead of HN.
Oh yeah, nice check on the back, Fukio.
Yeah, I was gonna say checking back Fukio takes like a commit. Like you kind of got to make the read on it, but you also need a button that reaches, which is important too.
Yeah, you see right there, a little bit further back on that Fukio 5K, not quite extending to that.
Ooh.
Test not done yet. The OTG follow up. Oh, coming back for more, but the back throw.
Oh, the close S.
Yes.
Oh, I see dead people.
That frame kill with the 6K baits so many people into doing something.
Yeah, he has a lot of situations where you think he dropped the combo and then he just hits close slash or whatever and meaties you and you're like, well.
Like I thought it was my turn, but no, I was very, very wrong. And now into the corner again, Testyourluck. Yeah, let's get Sentinel mode going. Oh.
Nice backdash, but no complete combo. Some straight hits here with the whiff punish.
Tap does just for a little bit of damage. Tippy tap.
Oh, nice.
He tried it blood bite earlier, so catching the backdash right there.
Keep it simple.
Very smart.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good to like say, all right, last time you got out, but I know that. I know that you know that I know that I want this command.
Hey, in a matchup like this, where we're bringing up before, you know, sometimes you got to play so preemptive, and when you know your opponent is always trying to do an approach, not just block, you know, that things like that, just to slow it down a bit and see those reads and react upon it, you know, really smart play.
You know, I definitely like both of these players, but I bet on, well, who was it? Testyourluck, because he did not have any points on him, so I'm about to cash out, bro, if he gets it.
right?
I bet 10K on this boy, son. I don't get online.
Betting
The
odds.
cleanup.
You know? OneTrueSnorlax is definitely one of my favorite players, and it's really improved throughout ICFC. That's what's been so cool about seeing OneTrueSnorlax, is that he started not making many top 8s, but slowly and steadily he has become a consistent player here, and obviously in the finals, winner side too.
Steve is at the G Corp helipad right now for the people. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I got to be a Snorlax fanboy because, you know, repping CT, you know, all we really had was me, DSP, and Nikki. So, you know, shouts to OneTrueSnorlax.
Oof.
Ooh, what a jump in.
Corp helipad though. Yes, I'm a few floors down. Oof. Oof. The legs.
It's rough, bro.
Yeah, that position against Nago is the worst, where you're just sitting there like FDing, trying not to get chipped by the normals, the specials, and you're just like, oh man.
It's fair, man. You're running in the woods from the serial killer. Please, Mr. Nago, don't swing. God.
I've seen this Nago mirror and put the Halloween theme on, like the Michael Myers theme. It definitely fits.
I mean, just watching Hotashi lose it at CEO every start of the round with a Half-Life combo, it was frightening. Oh, speaking of which, you'll put him through the wall here.
That's a lot of blood back too. Oh, nice interrupt. Didn't believe. Maybe I was looking for the burst.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Tess.
Oh, no.
Back that. Oh, as well.
Can Snorlax do it?
Still enough for Snorlax even if he loses this round.
Popping.
Oh, wow.
That is I think the scariest part in the game right there, right? As Testyourluck moves on there. But the position where like Nago is going to pop and they just send it at you. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh god, I know this character is gonna pop, but I need to survive the storm. You know, that is a very scary position to be in. And that dust, like it hitting or not, was basically the game.
Yeah, and I really like him going with the tap dust in that scenario as well. Just like I like everybody donating to the match arena. 38 codes left. All right, y'all been at work. You know what I'm saying? $401. That's what I like to see. But that tap dust at the end, because usually when Nagos just commit like that, right? They just go in and like non-stop specials at you to like make sure they don't pop. But like getting that tap dust in right before that happened, I think really switched it up and caught him off guard. You know, super smart.
Bro, this 250 from Seg, I see you, bro.
Yo.
Use them codes. Shout out to Hitbox as well, throwing in that 50. Nerd Josh dropping off the 20. I see you as well, and everybody else, man, using all these claim codes.
How am I the only one that got
50 though?
Yeah, what the hell, son?
Oh, damn, I didn't even see it. I'm sorry, bro. I'm working on a different monitor these days. Yo, shout out to the bro Range, man. Can I get some noise in the chat, man? I'm dead ass. I'm working off a new stream setup.
Like,
it's a little iffy.
Shout outs to Haru Nenji for the 50 cents and Rinji like
Steve stuck at the Tekken helipad stage. He's like, can anyone stop playing this song, man?
Wow.
So
no, we got 30 codes remaining, though. We got 30 codes remaining, man. Real talk. Shout outs to Red. Shout outs to Third Josh. Shout outs to Hitbox, man. Shout outs to the boy Seg dropping off into that match arena. Like I said, they go straight to the players, guys. And like I said, we still have codes remaining, just under 30. I'm trying to get these bad boys out of here while y'all watching this Guilty Gear so we can get back to the action.
So our winners finals then is, what is it, Kaneki and one Testyourluck, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Boy. Ooh, boy.
That's going to be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Kaneki's been cleaning up, though, with the Kai. It's funny. I feel like he came out of like left field. It was legit. We just instantly started having guys in the top 8.
Yeah.
He's taking the true anime protagonist route, too, having to go through Leo and Nago. That's
right.
Those are some titans.
Kai takes some precision, but with all the changes this patch, once you let this character get started, it can be a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He can just like sort of control the pace of the match, and then his offense is just really good, very solid, very stable, right? Like he doesn't have to take extraneous risk. Oh my god, the Leo mirror.
Yeah, sorry for laughing. Like it was just the fact that he went from a Nago mirror to a Leo mirror.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We gotta let them take each other out, That's how it works.
Let them fight. Like Ken Watanabe says, bro, you gotta let them fight.
We stayed in the jungle. All top 8.
Did that 2D really? That was the anti-air button?
Wait, any button's an anti-air button.
That's the one you're choosing, huh? 2D? Okay.
Yeah, you saw him jump and you're like, 2D looks good.
I mean, it ain't.
You make
no punish. Yo! I need to go get a sandwich or a drink. Sure.
Overhead.
What a jump it, but no conversion.
Yeah, that Air 5K puts you a little further out.
No gaps. We don't shop there.
They were able to charge that? Yo.
That was really good defense, too, to like not only block it, but then interrupt as well.
Right? Again.
Don't leave it
for the mix. Tries to go for the throw. No conversion off of the 2Ps, though. Oh, we got to hold that, yeah.
Yeah. You do have to hold that. You are there. That is your life.
It's 2K because I'm trying to move forward. Oh no!
Oh, S flash kick this time. 2K counter hit.
Challenge. Like in this game, when you get hit airborne like that, or you block airborne, it's not your turn. You really have to just kind of wait.
You really have to hold it.
They're both trying to be so crafty on the footsies. They keep falling for these lows here.
Oh, the propeller. Close S. Man, that's the flash kicks. I feel like I'm in a shootout at the OK Corral, bro. I'm like, I gotta hide in the saloon. Bullets just firing through the wood shutters. Like, get down, kid.
You gotta get your ass in a barrel.
Right.
Oh, wow. The headshot on the heel.
That was a headshot.
Safe
in the back. Just blast.
Slid in there.
That was pretty sick.
Man.
Jump K hit working shocked me. Like of all the buttons to hit, Jump K is not the one I would have expected. So that is character knowledge for sure.
Yeah, usually you see like the jump H, right, where like the two swords extend from long distance. The jump K, that was wild.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to hit first.
Yeah,
but that's really smart though. A lot of people do that in this game. I always forget like the uses of it. Like you use it versus like Eddie oppose, and you can use it to blow up the guard point stands by like Leo as well. Like you can get the hit RC. That RC counts as a hit just to get in. So I'm still getting used to that. I see people do it. I'm like, oh yeah, you got to keep doing that because it's actually a strategy game.
That is one of my favorite visual things in the game though, is when Leo gets hit out of like the start of his fireball. Like the fireball like is there, but then it like dissipates.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
It legit looks like some of the projectiles get cut in half in the game. That's why I like looking at Nago. Nago legit, he hits you with H and it just looks like he just cuts through the projectile like butter.
The fireball's like dissipation animation is really good.
That was a good bait. I mean, it's like, it's funny to watch this because like both of them are dancing so much around the other reversal, and like so they're just like waking up with dash or dash block or 2D or whatever or nothing there. Just gets hit.
That's how I felt like we was looking at in the Nago match too. Like they knew the matchup so well that they was dancing around each other's like pivotal spots, right? Like the back dashing to get out of stuff as well. Nice takes to Oki here.
Yeah, you see him just wait for a moment, trying to stay out of that flash kick range while he's back turned.
Oh man, that is one of the things that I see Leo players do a lot. That is so good. In the corner, doing the air dash back S to like just control the space in front of them is a really good option.
The run up low.
Knockdown. Oh, I like that pressure.
Him just backing
JayRain.
off.
Robert.
Oh. They're just spinning around in this midair, but what a flash kick.
Don't need to pick the direction for the flash kick.
Yeah.
That's why it's actually good against Leo, you know?
Man, them just playing the space game around the 5S right now is so intense. Oh, catching the backdash.
Oh, that is just the worst. When you block the 2K and then you stand up and the 2D hits you, you're like, oh.
All 2D counter hit.
That's I like interrupted.
I like 2D there to beat the far slash, right? Oh my god, the wake up.
What?
That's
What
over.
just happened? How did he do? Wait, he was doing back turn S, and then it just stopped.
He was like, I'm out.
Now you gotta use that more, Steve.
Bro, I don't know how he did that. The F was coming out.
Nice.
All right, 2D.
I love
Okay, the 2K.
I love that. That was really good. Dash up, check. Like, I think a lot of people in those kinds of moments are always afraid to, like, you know, pressure because of the flash kick, but I like the dash up 2K there. Just why not? Little toe tap. If it doesn't hit, you can block after and see what happens.
Been seeing people like Kaneki bait them out. Like, they have like setups now. Like, they'll get like the knockdown. Like, I know you want a flash kick here on Wake Up. You hit like the whip 2S. They just go flying. You're like, well, that was a good idea. It felt like a good idea at the time.
Mm-hmm.
We've been seeing them try to dance around that flash kick 5S 2D range. And so, you know, a quick run up low just to check them in the approach. But, you know, at the same time, you got to watch out for these normals that, you know, just obstruct you if they're out before you even make this approach.
I did like, too, that we saw the 2Ds to beat the far slash, like going under it. I think it's a really smart idea, too. Because then, you know, you force the other layout to try swinging with, like, you know, 2S or whatever, and then you can just whip punish that with your own far slash.
This man JayRain is mashing that 2D button this round.
Right?
Trying to catch some back
using it as an anti-air.
He was like, I'll show you what it counters. Far as goddamn everything.
That jump K to beat the fireball is pretty sick. I'm a big fan.
Yo, the 5KO Wake Up. I like the time spacing on it. Gets the instant block, but then did hit a button though.
Yeah, try to dash up and throw, and I am rocking, getting the back dash to avoid it. Wow, you know, just stare into my eyes as I flash kick you.
Oh, the burst. Man.
Seeing a Leo in danger? Wow, what is happening?
Counter hit. Blows up the stance. Yo, cross up. Oh, wow. I thought that was going to be the 2K fireball with the S.
And JayRain spending that early burst here, or like burst when you're low on life like that, could be a huge deal. Yeah, I mean, look at this hit already. If this is like flash kick bait or a hit, I mean, the round could be almost over. Whoa.
Yo, the flash kick.
It's not your turn.
Oh, back to the 5P. Yeah, and even wow.
Didn't even do 6P. It's the close.
This could be it.
Yo, finally lets the burst go. Finally lets the burst go.
Just barely built it. And I mean, that's what I mean, right? Like that burst in that last match when you're like that low on life, the end of the round, you barely build it back, but it's already too late at that point. The match kind of started to slip away.
Yeah.
I Am Rock just really playing that sweet spot the whole 3 games. We even saw the negative penalty coming up a couple times, and it was just like, I don't care about the tension rate. If I'm always going to put you in a position where I'm punishing your backdash or getting these whiff punishes.
Yeah, who needs meter if you're winning? Like you're just like, I'm winning. Like I'm in a good spot. I don't need to run in and get meter. Like I'll run away and lose the bar. It's fine.
Sure.
Yo, and shout outs to Astro, the official headset and mix amp of the ICFC, man. They've been hooking it up for quite some time. Not only for us, but for the entire FGC, but holding us down at ICFC, not only NA, but as well as in the EU, as well as Asia, man. So shout outs to ICFC.
Hell yeah, bro.
Astro's pretty sick. I'm a big fan.
Of course, the hitboxarcade.com/ICFCG. Make sure you head on over to the website. Check out what they have to offer. Take control. We see my boy Nerd Josh got a couple of them in the background. My boy Range got a couple of them as well. You have been a practitioner of the hitbox for quite some time as well, Say Jam. I know you dabbled a little bit. I'm still the last person not to get one, but y'all can get one. Just head on over to hitboxarcade.com.
Oh man, Mosh just hitting the Lamau in chat.
Also, what's on the line here is that Stream Pack, man, that Blue Yeti Nano, the Logitech Stream Cam 1080 60 FPS, as well as the Magewell, that capture device. Everybody needs that. I feel like any competent streamer needs a Magewell. As well as Timbuktu and Astro collabing to give us one of these cool streamer backpacks, or just used for anything when it comes to tech.
Yeah, this backpack looks actually very high quality. I need to see this in person, bro. How many stickers have you seen in person, though, Steve? I'm sure they're everywhere. I didn't get to see many at Red Bull Kumite. I saw some people rock them at CEO. Wave 1 and Wave 2 are out now. You can see the classics level up your game, avoiding the puddles. Steve, Obama, we got Sajam, Yipes, Giuna's big ass forehead, and Jay Wong as well. We are out here. You can put that forehead anywhere now.
Let's put I'm putting that Sajam Guapo somewhere, bro.
The funny thing about the Giuna forehead is that Moss made that. Like,
oh,
made that for a video, and Giuna made it an emo. Like he just saw the flame and was like, "Damn, that's pretty good," and just took it, which I could appreciate.
You gotta embrace the flame, you know.
Yeah, I'm about to put those stickers everywhere. Just like the Matcherino here, trying to get these players everywhere with these payouts.
Shit.
You know, offline's coming. We got to pay for these plane tickets at the end of 2022. So, you know, support the players. You know, most of the commentators here even throwing money into the pot because we want to see better matches for these players here tonight. So you click that login at the top. Click Matcherino from the chat, and you can use any social media that you probably already have. No registration needed unless you're trying to donate a little extra through a connection of the PayPal. But, you know, get in there, you know.
Yo, shout outs to everybody that's already donated, man. I'm going to throw a little bit in there myself, man. Shout outs to everybody that's already donated. Shout outs to Hitbox. We saw Range on there. You saw the boy Seg on there, Nerd Josh as well, bro. It's been a good one so far. And man, this is the final, so this is going straight to the players. And we only got 9 codes left at this point, man. Let's go ahead and get them all done. I'm gonna try to throw a little bit in there as well, just to make sure we keep these guys properly oiled and motivated for the finals, so they can hopefully get like this grand finals prize to be given out. But man, I hope it's been a good one so far.
That's what I'm saying.
Said oiled and motivated.
We got Hakan in the bracket.
I'm motivated.
Yeah, bro. Motivated.
Man, Steve, you really like your guys oiled and motivated, huh?
Yeah, bro.
I thought I was the wrestling fan, son. I didn't know you were on that wave.
You played Hakan?
That's what I'm talking about.
Hakan was a really cool character. He was actually, I will say this, he was one of my favorite characters to come from Street Fighter 4 free, and I didn't even play that character.
Yo, speaking of oily men, right? I'm supposed to go to a wrestling show tomorrow night where it's gonna be a no rope barbed wire match.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Excuse me?
The ropes are going
they
to be
let people
replaced
do that?
with barbed wire. Yeah.
Oh,
Bro,
wow.
and you're okay with that? You're not afraid of any like blood splatters or anything?
I'm hoping for it, Steve. That's what
Wow.
I'm going to go
Hit
to
me in the mouth with the blood.
You know, I think those kinds of matches are the matches I could do the least. Like the ones where they're just like, you know, we got a match. The next one, they're going to be fighting with rusty spoons. And like, I'm just like, no, I'm okay.
Metal spork match. Why do they have metal sporks salad everywhere? Like, what? Like, why are they?
Is it too much to ask for you to just drop him on his head? Can we do that? That part's nice. I don't like the part where you do the other stuff, though.
Oh, man. Yes, that should be fun.
My dad brought me to ECW when I was a kid. And I just remember 20 minutes in, he was like, I regret this. I totally regret this.
Awesome.
Don't tell your mother.
They have a chant like, kill his mother. I'm like, I don't know.
Hood for everything.
I don't know. I don't think this is all right.
This doesn't sound like a healthy environment for my child. Oh man, so yeah, that should be fun, of course. But yeah, that was the first match of losers round 1. So we still got one more to go, I believe. It's gonna be Rave and Robert. That's right. We got Nagoriyuki and Soul, the lone Soul representative.
Let's go.
Oh yeah,
Robert
yeah, man. AR Robert, man, my man's been actually going in. The anti-air game for this Soul that you guys are gonna see is actually ridiculous. If you guys are new here, never seen him before, but I'm telling you. Been entering ICFC for quite some time, goes toe-to-toe with some of the best in the country just coming here and playing ICF, so it's actually been pretty sick to see the Soul evolve.
Yeah, man, and as you mentioned, right, the 5K stay on deck. He's always got the conversions ready for proper anti-air combos and just making the most of the situation. That's what I'm looking for from Robert. And, you know, it was pretty cool just to see, like, the transition of the Mexican Souls, right? First we had Mike Savtig kind of being the prominent Soul in Season 1, and now we got our boy Robert and holding it down for Season 2.
I'm always curious if Soul players, when they anti-air, are 5K jumpers or 5K runners, because those are the two schools of thought. There's the jumpers where you just jump cancel right away, and there's the runners. And I'm a runner. So
okay, I kind of figured you was a runner.
I'm a runner because running is safer, but the confirm is maybe a little worse. But jumping is like you put your whole life on the line, but you fly like a bird. You know what I mean? Like you're living your best life. So it really depends on what you like, you know, what your preference is, I think, for safety or winning.
I like that.
Safety or winning. Whether you're wearing a hard hat or just going out here riding your motorcycle without a helmet.
Yeah.
I think I'm a jumper.
Yeah, some people are jumpers. It depends on the character whether I like, or also in the corner I'm a jumper. I don't run in the corner. I just jump. Like, I'm going up.
Got no place to run to, right? I'm just gonna jump.
My corner anti-air combo does too much damage. I'm like, I'm jumping.
Right?
Get it?
I'm jumping.
I'm watching you die right now.
Yeah, and if I mess
live your
up,
best life.
yeah, my bad.
Let's go! Happy Chaos? Stop.
You know, I gotta say, this character is really good.
This and fun. Like Happy Chaos is like hella fun.
His combos are a good time.
I've been working on this character, and I am loving Happy Chaos.
Yeah, I think Happy Chaos his damage is incredibly good. His ground game is really solid. I think he is like super solid and super good.
Nice
Right for the kill.
He is dead.
Speaking of super solid,
all
though,
the way up there. My man ran all the way in there.
Got 100% tension at least. Yeah, YRC, but no, not the optimal point to do that.
Yeah, that's a shame. But at the same time, like, you know, it's you don't see people do Panda Bringer like that a lot, to be honest with you.
True. Oh, with that 5K, that was slick.
yeah, the follow-up. Someone's been playing BB on that rollback.
And this is the part where Happy Chaos is a little weak, right? Obviously, no invincible reversal. Man's is going to get bullied in the corner. RC, you know.
Oh, the drop, though, gets an opportunity, but can they make it out? No, the backdash. Getting caught up. Perfecto.
Yeah. Happy Chaos has to fight. You have to fight still on the ground with your 2K and your 5K because, you know, 2K is really good since it will low profile the far slash and you can like kind of challenge, or the 6S, and you can kind of like challenge, you can test with it a little bit. And 5K because that button is so good. Like his 5K is super good to just like kind of snap out there and like challenge and fight against characters who are getting up in your space.
Yeah, I think both his kick buttons are really good. I think his 2S is really good. And the 6S obviously has its uses.
His 6S is, I really like it. Just pushes him so far forward, and it really makes it a lot easier to extend his combos as well.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't like have some crazy like conversion, you can't do like the S shot cancel. Like just being able to like 6K. Wow, get the shot, get the knockdown if need be. And you can still get like some gnarly like conversions off of it. You know, it ain't optimal, but you can always get like that situation.
Oh, the switch here.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was about to ask Sage him a question, but
Well, I was gonna say, like, I think this is a much better matchup to play too. Honestly, like, you know, if you play Nago, like, you should probably pick Nago against Soul.
I was gonna ask you if Soul's cursed, does Night Raid Vortex work just as well in the approach?
I think it should be fast enough to go under the curse, because even if you're cursed, like fast movement options like running or even air dashing sometimes will get out of the regular shot.
I didn't know if they would lock on fast enough from the Night Raid, but probably not.
Yeah, probably not. But I mean, for situations like that sort of stuff like 2S is like super, you know, that's like your go-to button to stuff something like that. Oh man, this is rough. Looking to bait the burst.
Just took a pause, waited for him to do it, not giving it to him. Good discipline from Rave.
Yeah, not a very high damage combo relative to what could have been done because it was supposed to be burst save.
Woo. The 5K check and the BRC for turn, but forward heavy cash out into the jump K dust.
I really like that as a response to seeing BRC. You know what I mean? It's so often players are going to do something coming out of that. So shutting it down with 6H is so smart.
Yeah,
almost a 5K.
Like that, it's a 9-frame half screen move, right? That you can immediately use bar to make safe or whatever. Oh, you got to 6P those.
Yeah,
and you get a counter hit juggle.
Oh man,
I know that feeling. Every time it hits me, I say I should 6P that.
You sound like a soul plumber. Yeah, you got to 6P those.
Yeah, you
can't just let those go down.
That's your problem right there. You know, you look right there. There should be a 6P there, and there's not.
Your problem is you don't got a 6P. I mean, you got it, but you ain't using it.
Yeah.
Damn, you sound like a car mechanic too.
Oh,
damn! I'm right up in there.
Was ready for it.
Right up in there.
Yeah.
Right up in there.
yeah. You get your flashlight and you're pointed in there. You're like, yeah, this is right around this part. There should be a 6P.
Hey, see, problem is, you see right here, there's a fist missing. S, nah, 6P. You're missing a 6P, kid.
And they always tap it with their like flashlight. They hit stuff in there for no reason. Nope.
The problem is
that's the problem.
No 6P, kid. My dad said I didn't need it. Your dad's been playing a little too much Exit, if you know what I mean. You got a 6P here, kid.
I don't know, that Exert 6P, man.
Yeah, that Exert is something.
I actually miss Exert Soul 6H. Like, I like 6H in this game, but Exert Soul 6H was so, like, 6H counter, Bandit Bringer, like, that was, it felt so good.
I thought you were going to say 2D. Like, 2S is still just as good, it's just 5S is better now.
Yeah, 2S kind of has its, like, purpose almost replaced sometimes by // until this version.
Like 2S was 5S an old game, but now 5S does more moves forward. 2S still has low profile application.
Yeah, and like 6S is his old // basically. So like, his moves are just like jumbled around, but they're still all there.
Oh, clean.
So close. Not enough though. Round start position.
Oh, the fake out. 2S check.
He tried to cut him in half on the way in.
Yeah, he was looking for the vortex.
And the Holy Knights from Mexico looking so strong right now.
Facts. They play the protagonist. Holy, he's just waiting.
Oh, I love the patience. 5K for the Fukyo. Just waiting on it. Yo, AR Robert.
You can't burst those. That's not a spot you burst those.
Damn, Steve just speaking it. Both of them.
Jeez.
Whenever I see the back-to-back 5H combos, I get happy. Just seeing him double buff like that is so cool.
Oh, that would have been sick.
You get a shot here. Let's go. Never give up.
Time to play that.
Oh, the vampire jump H. They got a 6P though, kid.
Nice.
Looking for the throw. Backdash.
Yeah.
Ooh, speak of the devil. 6H. And that is a 3-0 for AR Robert. Representing Mexico. Damn.
Sweet. And we saw it before during the BRC, you know, throwing that forward heavy out when you know you're all in and you have the lead. Robert's not afraid, just wants to hold on to said lead and really keeping it for this sweep. That was nice.
Yeah, especially when you have bar, right? Like, you might as well just commit. Yeah, you might as well just commit. That's how it works. For the lovely bracket we've got here, we can see our winners finals we have set up there. Kaneki and Testyourluck, which we saw both those winners matches earlier, and we wrapped up our loser side matches. So we're gonna have Snorlax, Robert, Razzo, I Am Rock, and these should be some pretty explosive matches. I think basically everything's gonna be explosive.
Yeah, because we got another Leon to see who makes it out alive. Yo, let's go. All codes claimed. We got a bunch of Leos. All the codes claimed. $520 for the match Reno right now. That does not close it down for you guys. If you would still like to donate, you can donate out of pocket. But I appreciate y'all claiming all those codes. Like I said, man, this goes right to the match Reno. We don't touch any of that. So I appreciate y'all guys, especially if y'all liking matches, using the claim codes and just whatever you guys throw in. I appreciate it.
Provinity with that 50. Thank you.
Hey.
And Sajam with the 20.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Rin with the let's go, Steve.
No. I was gonna acknowledge Sajams because I got ignored earlier, so I didn't want that to happen.
Wow.
My favorite thing is the last time when Steve says, like, yeah, we saw Ringe put in that money. I'm like, get Steve.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm working on a new setup here, guys.
There's always something with Steve. I got a new setup. Spencer left his, fish on the counter.
Bro, that's right.
I'm busy. Spencer's playing TFT, like, Deb already
with you.
Yeah, there's always an excuse. This guy Steve, there's always got something. Huh?
Oh my god! Yo, shout outs to everybody.
Master rank,
Sajam.
Dude, Spencer has been like the rank right under Master for so long. Like, he has just been grinding every night. He's just been grinding TFT, and he's like, I can't do it.
Yo, Mins.
I go in there to see what he's doing, and I just see it on the screen, and I just back out. I can tell he's going in. Full sweaty mode, Spencer.
I just know Min's master rank. I'm like, yo, seeing all these FGC people whooping everyone in TFT, I'm like, yes.
I like to imagine that there's no lights on in the room, just the monitor. Like, it's one of those.
The glare on his face.
Yeah.
The freakazoid moment.
He actually walks in there and catches me doing that all the time, where I'm legit. Like, he's like, Steve, what are you doing? I'm just, all you see is the glow from the computer monitors. And it's just like the tail of my head. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. I'm just in the mode right now.
You guys were talking about Happy Chaos earlier, and it reminded me that when I'm in Breaking the Law as Zato, Curse still hits me. I'm not on the stage, bro. How does Curse hit me?
I didn't know that.
You mean like the projectile hitbox of Curse?
Yeah, like it will
hit the puddle?
Yeah, it'll hit the puddle and it'll affect him. Like it will curse him.
Interesting.
I was like, bruh. But like PR seeing out of that does avoid a lot of the shots that come out immediately.
Yeah. Well, he can't shoot you when you're underground, can he?
No, he can't shoot you on the ground.
I was gonna say
That would have been some other shit. Yeah.
Damn, my man shooting the puddle.
Yeah.
Fish in the barrel.
Where's
Fish
the
in the barrel
JoJo
style?
stand at if he can do that?
Yeah.
Man, Robert, goddamn, making use of that big body.
You hear me?
Like, hitting him on all sides.
Yeah, when you hit a counter hit 6S like that, I mean, this is the best day of your life.
Oh,
Bro, people are getting really creative with the dust combos these days, and I am a fan. 6P, OneTrueSnorlax.
And the weight out on the burst, though. Nice throw. Oh, there it is.
You have meter to commit here, right? So, I think that was maybe a wild throw. I'm not sure.
Yeah, saw the fast RC and didn't want to see anything after. And the cleanup from OneTrueSnorlax. Close one.
yeah, close one indeed. Robert really burst in there, try to hold on to that last heart.
That's a lot of blood early into this round, too. You notice, like, Soul does not want to... Oh, you got a 6P. Soul does not want to, like...
Oh, God.
Oh, did you see the trade into the 6H
Right?
Man,
He's dead.
That ain't right.
He's
That
dead
ain't
or
Do it
right.
again.
Damn, do you see OneTrueSnorlax just brush it off? Like, what trade? I'm going to just kill you right now.
You said trade? It seems like it's going to my favorite pal.
When that happens and you get that trade and then Nago just OTG 6Hs, I fall out of my chair in disgust. Like I'm dead. Like,
It's the old lady on the floor next to her bed. Like,
Right?
somebody help. Like,
I already spilled all my tea earlier. I just knocked it
Right.
over again and just shook my head.
You're reaching for the life alert necklace.
there it is. That's what's happening. You on the floor next to the bed.
My man Ichi, the mines. He said that shit right as I did.
Won a round where that happened to me because I'm just so distraught.
You're so tilted,
after.
bro.
Yeah, I'm just like, and then it's over. So,
Hey, those tilted comebacks, though, sometimes you need that motivation to really hit those epiphanies in a tough matchup.
Just think about life. Like, you know what?
I
know
can't
what?
let you
6P
win off of that.
I'm going to commit every time till they respect me.
2H Fukio Ford 5K 2H was sick.
Yeah, it did a lot.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, shout outs to Caramel Jenkins. Shout outs to Yassi TV
hell yeah.
showing some love out there. Yo, shout outs to everybody. Yo, Gravity Raven, back with the
Hell
Taste
yeah.
Bud Sub Club. I see you out there and I appreciate y'all. Oh my God, the 2H and the conversion with the 5K though. All right.
Yo, thanks, Caramel Jenkins, for the whiskey recommendation. Sorry. Ooh, what a combo.
What a challenge from
Yeah.
Robert in the corner.
Yeah, Yassi, I
It's
appreciate
really
it.
hard, right? Like, because you need to challenge that Fukyo, but sometimes you think it's a Fukyo and it's a Beyblade or, something like that. So you really have to be ready to hit that button and be like, all right, I'm committing.
Yeah, it's the true shimmy of like Nago at this point, right? Like your Nago is paying attention. Like, yo, you're not checking these Fukios. Oh, I can just keep doing it. But then after that, if you start checking it, you'll start seeing like, the 5Ps come out from Nago and the neutral gets a lot stronger from the Soul. 2S gets the 5H on top of it.
Yeah, he did not have me make that save.
Robert making the most of this lead. I feel like, waiting on that burst really hurt Snorlax here. At least the push back to the corner would have took that and being able to scramble up an egg. But man,
Ooh, try for the backdash right there. Catch him reaching, maybe stay safe from my burst.
Yeah, look at this spaced out pressure to play around the burst. And also, Nago can't do much here. There's too much blood. So, like, you don't have to respect the cancel. Oh, no, it could have been like 2K, 2D, DP, something else.
Yeah, even a throw.
nice 5S. Just keeping the pressure on him. Robert! And that's 2-0.
Good adjustment. I like it. I like that we're seeing a lot of preemptive buttons in mid-range, too, because Snorlax is actually playing kind of conservative in neutral. Like, normally, Nago players like to hit lots of 2S, lots of, like, 5H and buttons like that, 5K to keep Soul out, but it's been a little bit more passive. So I like that. Instead, Robert's like, okay, I'm gonna run up and just swing with 6S.
He's definitely playing really timid, and you can tell. Like, Nago's very much. You're right. Like, you typically see a lot more Beyblade, but you also see that Robert's backdashing a lot in neutral at the exact points to make stuff with, and he's fighting Soul, so I know exactly what the worry is. I think that far S, just far S in general. 6S is going to catch you in a lot of instances, as well as just make like keeping them honest with 2S in those ranges is something that I mean personally I would be afraid of. So I can see why not, but it's really not shown anything to kind of see right there, there.
If you want to win that space against Soul, the trick is you have to use 2S, because if you use something slower, then you actually just give him time to run at you. So it has to be. Oh, this is pop here. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. The block stun backdash gets the 5K with extra blood. Oh my god, he got under that.
Try to beat the burst. And yeah, the chain shift to see that there was going to be time to throw.
Yeah, nice freeze.
Uni rollback, please.
If only.
Ooh, wire C.
Oh, backdash. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But he's hitting more buttons, like you said, Jim. You definitely see the H's coming out, but just backdashing and hitting them preemptively, and AR Robert running into him sometimes.
Yeah, one thing I was going to say, too, that I want to see, you know, specifically with Nago, if you have strong matchup knowledge, when Soul does 5K up close, you can throw before he does 6S as Nago. Your throw range is big enough that you as a character can challenge it, and not many other characters can. Is this the high hit?
Man.
Oh, that's all. You're dead.
Yeah.
No, they're done. I like how Snorlax this round, you know, kind of took all of you guys' advice here. Went in a little harder, and like we were mentioning before about the burst game, that respect game on top of the burst respect, you know, they were trying to burst bait while respecting the neutral in that game one, and all that adding up just letting Robert get away with murder because they just weren't falling and bursting right away on, you know, a turn. So this just cashing out and just being like, all right, spend it, I'm gonna just take whatever damage I can get and roll with the punches, you know, it just cashed out a lot faster there, and a big win there for Snorlax.
I think in general in this matchup, like the default, if both characters slug, it's Nagoriyuki is going to be the better of that, right? So then the Soul player has to slow down, and then the Nago player can then slow down on top of it. But like in the beginning, Snorlax was just playing slow. So then Soul was just like, okay, I'm going to run at you and slug it out, right? If you know, you don't want to like hit any buttons or do anything, I can just take all this space. So I think Snorlax was like, okay, I should go back to plan 1, right?
Yeah.
And make them adjust to me adjusting, right? I think that was a smart idea. Nice burst bait with the 5K jump count.
Yeah, controlling that ground game is important in this matchup because you want to be the one with punishing and pressing them.
Oh, 6H. Heavy. And you saw the exchange right there. Backdash, 2S check, and went for the 6H.
And the corner steal and the bait there.
That is
too thick for that combo.
Yeah, so essentially because Nago is heavier and he falls different, he got far slash instead of close slash there. Oh, but the pop either way.
Bro, the 5H punish at that range right there on the the 6S that was? He whip punished it with the H. That was godlike.
Damn, the clash cancel into the 6P. Stepped on the J's.
Backdash.
Just got those for an early Christmas gift too. Nice combo on the IED.
Oh, little shimmy right there. Faultless stop. 6S hits. Not going to get the conversion though.
Yeah,
get the conversion on his RC.
A lot of those times you expect, oh, this is the RC pop. Trying to bait those throws a lot. You expect the Bandit Revolver to hit after 6S counter hit, and it whiffed. And Robert just wasn't ready like that. See it hit that time? Last time it didn't hit, so it was like the panic, like, oh god, I need to do something.
Right, time to wait for the wall break. We got plus frames. See, OneTrueSnorlax got a burst available as well. Oh my goodness, covering it with the PRC and getting the punish.
What a pickup.
Oh, yo.
Right? Now Snorlax 1 round away here. Can we get a Hamburglar round?
That's a lot of blood though. Very early in the match. Like when your blood is this high, yeah, it is kind of scary because, you know, Soul just has way more room to try to work when he gets in. Like right here, there's no threat from Nago.
And on top of that, you're in the corner, fight Soul. You whiff anything, you could potentially die.
Blood's going down. Oh, there's the Fukyo.
Yeah, maybe block a couple of H's, so it's all decreasing, but not by enough and not quickly enough.
AR Robert. Yo, you're dead? Smoke it? No, still
not dead.
Guts.
Too thick.
I got the guts.
Yeah, the level 3 guts here. One of the biggest of bodies. What? Hold of SWAT right here.
Bruh.
The big Bambino. About to go Hambino.
Oh, bars.
That's blood. Oh.
That timing was so good. That was like the perfect timing to air dash over that. It was like, wait a sec. I'm going.
hey, in any type of fighting game, someone controls the ground, immaculately, big heavy buttons will lose the jump-ins, just calling that out at a range of where they're outside with the instant air dash, very smart. It is a gambit, but you got to do something, especially at the low health.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where... What is that? I'm so sorry. It was an Amber Alert. There's an old lady out there. She needs our help. I gotta go, guys.
No. An old lady blocked Beyblade. Watch out, old lady.
Let's go save her right now. Everybody, meet me at the vehicle. Let's go.
The life alert.
The esports mobile.
that's the life alert when you fight Nago.
Right? That's the noise that makes you get hit by Nago in the corner. He's on the ground.
I've fallen and I'm out of meter.
She's fine. She's okay. She didn't.
Will I survive the chip or will I get bit?
Sajam saved her.
She didn't need my help. Yeah.
Holiday Sajam saved her.
Oh no.
I know she felt safe. Who are you, sir? My name's Sajam. Your beard makes me feel so safe. I know.
Hey, I'm glad I'm not the only one alone here. I'm feeling pretty safe right now.
Yo, Caramel Jenkins said shout outs on the beard though. Real talk.
It's too long. It's too fluffy.
That life bar ain't fluffy enough.
No. Is the Amber Alert for this?
Hey, we'll talk beard oil after,
Ooh. I like that. We haven't seen too much Fafner in neutral so far.
And working his way in with the clone, not flinching on the Beyblade.
Wow, nice jump slash to get through the crouch heavy. Well, the block there, but no punish.
Yeah, those delays. Just whipping into the night. 6P RC gonna fight a little bit out of the corner. Instance back with an S. Nice counter hit combo confirmed.
We're not done. They're both getting away with murder, but now it's looking like we're gonna get to a tied game here.
Yeah, and the blood is so high too that even I was gonna say even if Nago breaks the space here, I mean you can't really do that much until the blood goes all the way down.
The double Luigi. It's inevitable. Mario.
Yeah, this is loser's bracket too, so no second chance.
Okay.
Oh! No clean combo. Wow, the last hit making its way. Wow, meaties all day.
Yeah,
just
now the blood gauge.
Robert swinging.
The blood gauge is so low because of the double far slash combo. Like Beybladed and it's still that one.
Oh no.
Clean hit. Oh my god. Backdash 5K. Wait a minute. Nago trying to fight back. Steps on the J's. Spending a lot of resources to get out of this corner. All the resources spent. Soul still has the burst though. 5K finds his mark. Gets the wild throw. And I like the reset, especially because if he kept hitting him, he would have got the burst. A.R. Roberts over OneTrueSnorlax on the loser side.
Robert did such a good job, like playing around the high levels of blood with Nagoriyuki. It was so good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that reset is not super strong. If your opponent is like ready for it, like even on hit, you can just hit a button and smoke them. But if you're just like last game, last round in a tournament set blocking for your life, like wild throw there is so good, especially if you're near the wall and you get wall break and stuff too. It's like really, really strong.
Yeah, you're more hesitant because it's just like what we were just talking about versus Soul. Like in that last game, we saw Robert. He started using like, all right, 2S. What are you gonna do now? And you just saw him whipping 5/8, and I'm like, yep, you know something. It's like the warm up. It was the prime. Like I know now that you're blocking long enough for me to initiate wild throw. So.
Yeah, I really liked Snorlax's approach on the on-off. Really going ham, and then kind of taking it back. But Robert there, realizing the game was slowing down that final round and just taking the respect back into his own hands. It was very smart.
We got a bit before next match.
Well, shout outs to Magic Moss, man, in the chat. I see you, my guy. I hope you've been well, man. Holding it down for the Hoop Squad over there. I'm a fan. But I think we got some highlights. I was talking about the finals going down worldwide for ICFC. We talked a little bit about Asia. I'm not sure what we're going to see, but we got an EU finals to talk about as well. So let's take a look, man, because I honestly want to see how it went down. I saw my boy Summit got like third, I think it was. And those matches for that top 8 in Asia were actually crazy.
No EU finals got postponed.
Okay.
So I guess the EU finals are postponed, but we do have some Asia finals. Man, early type, always bringing the damage here. Block though.
It's funny. I love seeing like we go to like these other regions, and we've seen it like happen like on the NA side of things and in the EU side of things. But like these other people that play the same characters, but still finding success with it, right? And Anko being one of the main Rams we see out here week in and week out too.
True. I mean, Guilty Gear, the cool thing about it is you can play characters different ways. You know, a lot of people say Strive did get a little more, easier for a lot of people, but I still feel, not every top player plays exactly the same character.
That was sick.
Yo, Summit. Oh my God. Yo. The full charge dust punish? Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to be better at situations where you can get that full charge dust punish. The most I'm trying to do right now is on Ram Super because you can fully charge dust punish that. So,
yeah,
it's a couple. It's a few actual overdrives or supers that you can punish with full charge dust. I know against Eno specifically being one of them with her super. And across the board, I'm sure there's other ways to kind of apply it. Damn, that was a full purple beat combo right there. That was crazy.
Oh my
God, that did so much damage.
Right? Just those amount of hits.
It's funny because the way the wall is, like getting a 1 or 2 hit splat into a high damage wall break is actually really it's honestly better a lot of times than like a big combo into a wall break. It does way more.
Oh God!
Speaking
of combo into wall break, oh my God!
Damn,
just started.
Dark Necro, bro.
His first 5 seconds.
I love watching this fella. I mean, he's been holding down this character since the game came out.
Yeah. Always in the cut of these Asia tournaments, not even just ICFC. What a punish.
BRC word?
The awareness.
You don't get to burst against this man, son.
Oh, Jiro. I'm a big Jiro fan. I think Jiro is really fun to watch.
Indeed.
Yeah, I like Ty too, right? I feel like a lot of Giovanna players abandon the character or like just stop playing the game, so they've disappeared.
Playing Final Fantasy like a bunch of
yeah.
I mean, she's still really good. I just feel like her combo routes aren't as easy as they were on release, but she's just as deadly. It's just, different routes.
And and Ty has found some lethal routes with that character. Like she definitely does a big damage still. Ooh, nice backdash. I mean, it's not an easy command throw to backdash. Not that any command throws easy.
That was actually sick. PRC to get the whip punish and the full convert 100% of the meter. Oh God, Chip, no. Okay,
I will say Daze did qualify through the Arc Revo Midwest this past weekend though, so we do still have Geo Rep out there. Oh, what a counter hit.
Wow.
Big cash
I love the angled counter hit combos that you get in this game when they go action stance. It's like the cameraman from Cops. It's like you just get somebody getting their ass whooped. I'm like, yeah.
The cameraman from Cops.
Yeah, bro. They be right there on the. Yeah, they go to the angle. I said stop, and they're just looking at you. I told you to stop. They're just hitting them with the billy club and stuff.
The poor cameraman just getting like hit by random shit all the time or tripping over shit.
Oh yeah, there was definitely a set with Ty and early type. There was a round where Ty double perfected him, and it was less than a minute. Like that match was literally less than a minute.
Damn, the Cloverfield Caramel Jenkins. Damn, I got to remember that. Yo, the Cloverfield
why did you bring up Cloverfield, son?
When you play Nagoriyuki, that's what the star of the match is like. It's like Cloverfield, you just get counter hit, the wall breaks instantly. You got to get the pan.
Everybody
like
run.
Shaking. You're like, I didn't even see him.
Damn, it's just counter in the background. That's the first person. I can't see anything. Counter. Oh God.
He's just hiding behind the lettering.
That ass. I just imagine the giant font like popping up over buildings.
Right.
Damn, that was a real Samito burst if I've ever seen one.
Hey, you ever hear that Samito has a famous quote after a certain set. He said, when you are the fish about to be cut on the cutting board, sometimes you hop left, you hop right. There's only one decision.
Right?
That's
profound. I feel like you flopped off the table.
Right? Yeah.
Like, let me get out.
You got one guess.
That's what happens, bro. You flop off the table, they slip on you as a fish, and then you win. That's what really happens.
And then the Cloverfield cameraman shows
right. Up. Counter. It's just all behind you. Whoa, shit.
Man, I want to see that movie now.
I actually want to see that movie now,
Finding Nemo 3.
It's just a soul. It's just soul S over a building. Counter. Knocks down the building. Jesus. Oh, God.
Damn.
That's essentially what he was doing in story mode. Like Maz was knocking down buildings with normals left and right.
Had to be done.
It's his game,
man.
He is on the cover. I talked about that. The coolest part about playing Soul is that you know, a lot of people talk about their characters coming back. There was the launch trailer, and I was like, hey, there's my character.
Right?
There he is. Like I was like, there, hey, I was like the Leonardo meme from Once Upon a Time where he's like pointing at the screen like that, like, oh, right there. That was me.
Hey, I was salty on release, but you know, you watch story mode and you're like, oh, I get it. You know, Freddie Mercury in the fucking building.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it on stream, bro.
I was actually talking about Exit story mode because I haven't seen the Strive story mode either.
Oh, okay. I'm actually gonna watch that come up, bro. I gotta actually see what happens in the rest of the story.
Are you gonna wait till the expansion at this point? Might as well, right?
Damn, I guess so.
Oh,
The story mode expansion.
He's never gonna watch it.
He's
Damn,
gonna walk to the theater right when the expansion comes out, get spoiled right there.
Yeah. Remember when Steve was gonna play Dota?
Dude, you know,
Bruh.
Yo, Steve, I'll play with you. I play
Yo,
techies,
word?
though. No one wants to play with me.
He's not
Facts.
gonna play.
big
There's
facts.
no way.
Bro, I'm gonna play League before. I'll play League at this point before I play Dota. Because Dota,
I don't buy it.
you don't buy it, all right, man.
Thank you.
Hey,
That's
Spencer, he has to go to your room, install League on your computer, and then remote in and then play a match on your PC. Then it'll happen.
Like,
He's been trying to tell me to play like another one though. He's like, "Yo, to get you into it, you should play this one." And I'm like, "All right, well, I guess you know."
Nah, play the new Dune game with me, Steve. Play that new Dune RTS. But yo, the final 8 here. Kaneki holding down the top 8 with Testyourluck. Yo, we have the International North American Winners Finals. I like that. But going into this final 5, yo, what do you hear, Sig?
Well, I hear in my ears that we are going to do the winners finals first because we're having an issue down there for the quarters. Somebody's not ready. They're eating a sandwich. You know how people are.
Hey,
So
you're ready.
I think we're going to run the winners finals first, which should be great. I mean, all these matches are really cool. I loved watching both of the winner side matches that we had to start with. The Kaneki Razzo set was very close. So was the Testyourluck set, the Nago mirror we had. And I love watching Nago versus Kai. I think it's a really fun matchup to watch because it's like, it's just like a waiting game. You know what I mean? Of like, all right, is it going to happen? Is he going to get popped?
Nah, that's definitely true. Definitely true. Oh, snap. That match with Reno's sitting pretty. It's looking pretty foggy over here. I see a number. Is it still a 6? I can't. Or is it an 8? I don't know. I can't.
It's
foggy.
It is
6:15.
It is,
It's
you know,
a little foggy.
Can we hit the 720?
Foggy was a great way to put it.
It gets foggy in my neighborhood a lot. Like it gets real foggy, and that is a perfect description. I have to open up the stream. I'll open up the stream and look. You know how Discord is, chat. Yeah, it's a 6. That's 615. Foggy.
Yo, shout outs. Is that Seg? Drop some more. Yeah, it's definitely foggy. Yo, shout outs to Seg as well. I think he dropped some more in there. I swear to God, I can't see.
Put your glasses on. There was that
Gotta get my
Lambo in there with the
glasses.
30?
I need the stream to put the glasses on. That's
The 20? I
Right.
can't see either. Yo, we're all a little bit in the FGC convalescent home right now, you know.
Right, exactly.
We'll get these Strive money matches for some extra vitamins before our nap time here watching these final 8s.
So we're looking like Picasso's out here. Okay, we can up a little bit.
Yo, does Pokemon Unite count though? I was definitely in the zone with Pokemon.
No,
Oh, yeah.
So someone said Steve played Pokemon Unite. That's close enough. They're wrong. That shit's not close
Oh
enough.
no!
Also-
But wait,
And-
Gibby,
okay, hold on.
Gibby also says that he played League with me, and I did have League installed, and I don't remember this time, but there was definitely a time when
played.
League was already on my computer.
I played with you, first of all.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't
I
even
played-
remember.
I've played.
I
a game
don't
with you,
remember.
but
Who'd you play?
Steve played Pokemon Unite and said, "Are all MOBAs this hard?" So
Exactly.
that is a game made for children, like Squirtle Fan 7, who's just running around like Charmander.
Yo, they were pretty
like,
good,
just
though.
like hitting the.
Yo, those little kids was good, man.
They were
I mean,
smoking.
fuck them kids,
good.
they were good.
I say
Yeah, I
this.
was always about just going and destroying little kids' dreams. That's what I wanted.
That's
They
to
what
were
I'm
destroying
talking
your
about.
dream, bro. I was watching
They
these
were.
kids fountain dive you. They were just They were.
Hey, if ain't those little kids have Gengar, I was still afraid,
Bro, the
man.
little kids were smoking me with Gengar, bro. That's why I was
Charmander
like, trying
fan.
to smoke them back.
I was watching Charmander fan work on you in your fountain, and you're like, "Dude, this game's too hard," and I'm just like, "Dude, that's a 7-year-old kid." Like that, I'm like, there is no.
Bro, look, this is news to me. There were so many mechanics that I had never even considered that have to go into playing a mobile. I was like, damn, this is actually a lot
You
more
gotta support
complicated
your
than I thought.
jungler, Steve,
Yeah.
aka
Yeah, that's
me.
That was tight. I watched the clips of you playing that game. I was crying laughing. It was so fun.
No. I was watching some Pro Dota the other day, and I saw a new level of BMing that I hadn't seen before. So there's an item in the game called Mantle of Intelligence. It just gives you a little increase to your intelligence. And the dude like straight bought some and just dropped them outside the enemy's fountain. He was like, here. He just dropped the items outside. Like, you guys need more intelligence. I was like, bruh.
Damn.
Wow.
Bruh.
I forgot because in Dota you can buy from your opponent's fountain, right?
Yeah.
Can't do that in League. That is side.
So he just bought them and dropped them on the floor. I was like, bruh, that is a new level.
The next level of smack talk, bro.
They were dropping rare candy outside of Steve's fountain. I saw it.
Oh man.
All right, we're this finals, man.
foggy.
We're already going, man. It's a little foggy.
A little foggy.
Let me get my reading glasses
The
on. Oh,
Silent
Kaneki.
Hill, the Silent Hill edition of Strive. Bro.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, Kaneki has been holding it down. He went through a Leo. Now he's got to go through Nagoriyuki and see if he can make the anime protagonist route to grand finals.
Damn, I hope we get the Corgi ending to ICFC then.
Man, the OG corgi is. It was the dog the whole time.
Yeah.
Damn, just a dash up 2S. Don't walk towards me.
DP? Oh, 6H kills anyway. Don't you love it when like Kai does Stun Dipper and you just forget how to punish it because you're like, oh god. I feel like
That's
that happens to me
terrifying.
like once a week. I'm like, wait, he doesn't have meter, and then I just don't punish him. My bad.
Whoops. Nice back
back dash.
Quick punish too.
Oh, what a check on the Fukyo.
I feel like Kaneki makes Kai's 2K look like it goes half screen. Like every
Right.
time Kaneki hits 2K, it literally teleports Kai across the screen.
I think Kaneki's footsies are so good. It keeps you trying to move back, and he's just ready with the checks.
Yeah, it is impressive because like when you make a move look that good,
Yeah.
it's just like a it's a little poke. Like I think that's a very impressive thing. Uh-oh, combo here.
Oh, what a combo!
Bro,
I mean, just look at
Kai
Shoto
was hella
Masters.
far away and got like he was all the way in and got this fucking far S. That's crazy.
His button choices like are so good all the time.
And high on blood here too. Okay,
Oh,
that
no.
helps a bit.
Oh no, the fear,
Oh.
bruh.
The low again. I mean, these Shoto Masters, they get you so worried about the mids that, the low throw game becomes the most effective.
Yeah, the thing about Nago too that you have to remember, especially when he's high on blood, is his 6H is punishable on block if you don't Fukyo cancel. It's plus if you Fukyo cancel back, but it's like minus 13, 16 or something. It's like absurdly negative. But because they always Fukyo cancel back, and then he's +2 after, so you just like don't ever challenge. But Stun Dipper is 5 frames, right? So like it's a really good check either way, especially if you have bar. Yeah, it is 5 frames. I haven't.
It's fast.
That's fast, bro.
I just felt me playing Kizzy long set when you said the frame data out. I was like, oh
Bruh.
I definitely felt
Bro,
that.
this dude,
75
Kizzy,
frames.
I will say,
ever-
living with Kizzy, he hated this matchup for so long, but in the last month and a half, he's been coming into a lot of matchup epiphanies, and he's very confident in the approach now. So, I don't think it's very hard to control Nagoriyuki, but once you get that control, you get rewarded for your meter usage and keeping them in shock.
Yeah, I think it really requires patience to grind it out on the ground and not swing. Like situations like that where Nago whiffs 2S, you would think like, okay, I should attack, I should do this. But if you just swing, you die, right? Like 2S, it recovers so fast. And this is it. Like you just waited and you're rewarded.
The dust?
Mia Burst doesn't want to eat that damage, but still, I'm gonna drain that blood. Actually, hit him right before the CS too. Oh, the blood bite, but he committed to the
cancel
OS.
early. Yeah, if you cancel early like that, you don't get the bite.
Yeah,
Just a nibble.
No
Wasn't that
blood
hungry.
drain.
Yeah, so the blood gets like really, really high because of this. BCSE.
Oh, the run-up pressure from Kai is scary to me, bro. He was so close. He was deep in this dude, close to this dude with far S. I don't know how he got that to happen, but I was terrified for him.
Of course,
That is
the
bad.
leading the projectile.
Yeah, Clone is like somebody was really high at Arxis and was like,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, wouldn't it be sick if Clone? And everybody was like, no. And then it was like, send it.
He's like, we're doing it,
Send
and
it.
walk out the room.
Yeah.
See you guys next week. I'm on vacation. Woo! And he left. I'm like,
They gave Paulo a celebrity shot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, to be fair, Nago is so cool. Like, they were like, yeah, we'll let him have it. Oh, no.
Oh, here
is
we
this
go.
gonna punish first?
Yeah, if he
not gonna
punishes
hit.
this- Oh,
The
okay.
dragon install is really good in this matchup too,
It's
especially.
hella good. extra durability on the projectile. Like it's like I feel like his projectile gets a different like the properties on it change up a little bit. 6P didn't make anything happen from it though. Didn't have any meter. Raw Beyblade 2S OTG.
I mean,
Good.
if they hit confirm that counter hit, maybe, but no. And wow, the burst bait.
I love it. I love that Testyourluck was aware that 2S was the OTG option last round too, and not 6H, right? Because if you're too far, 6H doesn't work.
Exactly, and he didn't need the extra damage, so no reason to risk it.
Yeah, Test on the shit right now.
High blood, yeah. Late cancel on the Beyblade. I think Kaneki got hit because, like, this is exactly why. So sometimes you don't expect to cancel because you're like, oh, they're so high on blood. Why would you Beyblade? Because you'll pop. And then you get hit and you're like, wait, what? And then you get this damage. Oh, block the YRC. Nice.
That was slick.
The fadeaway.
Yeah. During the fall, that was cool.
And you could just feel how dominant Kaneki's ground game is because of the fact that Test, this is the second or the third time we've just seen raw pop and neutral, having to keep that blood meter on just to keep up. And, it is not enough when you are breaking full screen and giving away these moments.
Yeah. And Testyourluck is very good. Like this is an excellent player you're watching just get walled by Kai, right? So like that is just proof of how solid Kaneki is playing on the ground.
Yeah, like I said, Kaneki definitely came in like the second season where we really started to see Kaneki get these top 8s and just get to play basically everybody in the roster that's been like doing very well here for NA ICFC and legit held their own so well and literally brought new Kai stuff to the table. That was like, man, legit evolving the gameplay of Kai right now.
Yeah.
Kaneki already off to a good start here, had Testyourluck burst out. Avoid the momentum that he was building, but nonetheless, he still is maintaining space control.
Also, notice that Kaneki a lot of times waits, lets Nago whiff 2H or 5H, and then attacks after. So it's just like, let Nago whiff here, wait, and then challenge. Yeah, because if you try to run in, that stuff can happen to you.
Yeah, even if you don't get the whiff punish, you get a free turn to a free shock state. That's pretty huge.
The whiff punish is running up to get 2S 5H stun edge, right? Like you just get it on block. You're like, perfect, I'll take that.
The legs in the last second. Ooh, the dash up from full screen. You gotta respect the stun edge when he's got that 50 meter.
That's a Kai player right there.
That's Kai player right there.
What a combo.
Oh, BRC. Oh, Bloodsucking Universe. Oh, big counter hit. Was looking for the burst, I know it. 2S.
This is a lot of
not
blood.
gonna work.
Yeah, even with that command throw earlier, the blood is super high. Yep.
Yeah, he forced it. Got the read on the jump. That's a full charge punish with the 5D. Drop the combo though, but the stun dipper is gonna clean up the messy work.
Just to make sure. Wow.
Yeah, maybe it was looking at the burst and was like, oh, maybe I should be careful, and then it ended up getting a little spooky. That's interesting that the late DP right there. Uh-oh. Again, blood is gonna be pretty high after this. Maybe around 2.
Yeah, especially with another Beyblade on top of it. Keeping my bait with the 5H. It's a good way to take your turn after that -9. Oh no!
Another burst out of the dust.
Gets the counter hit.
Sick.
If you're Kaneki, you feel so good about that burst too, because like, I mean, look at this position. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting to take the bite, given that, you have the whole universe to punish that, right? I mean, took the bite because the blood was so high, I guess.
Yeah, I just wanted to be super safe about what the follow-up was going to be.
Good pressure once again, man. Kaneki though. Oof. More projectiles. Oh my god, that was so far. I saw him do 8. I was like, geez, that was like 70% of the screen, bro.
Man, the usage of this dash up into the 6P too has been so good to just control that space.
I like Test air blocks, but still stuck in the corner here. Now in shock state. Good backdash to get the 2S check.
It's hard to deal with CSE too with Nago, like when you have high blood, because his super jump, it takes a while to get out of the air. It's like a 10-frame startup. And
oh god, cuts the projectile in half.
Yeah.
Oh, combos the pop. Oh my god, I thought we was gonna see a DP right there. Yo, Tada! Sacred Edge to try. Oh wow, I think if he wouldn't have tried to do clone, he would have been okay. But Kaneki going to grand finals over Testyourluck in the Nago. We got our first grand finals participant, but now we got to go to the loser side. My man Kaneki, once again, control of the neutral. That right there alone, and you can tell when like Nagos get frustrated because I feel like they can't control the pop. And you saw right there, actually put himself in the situation where he had to like, I'm gonna try to force the block. Kaneki saw it coming, jumped out, got the full punish to take the round. So now that means Testyourluck is gonna be set up in losers final. Kaneki setting up in grand finals. A.R. Roberts in the semifinal, waiting the winner of yet another Leo mirror match.
You know, the use of Sacred Edge from Kaneki is so good. I've been seeing it a lot more from Kai players lately, and I feel like that is such a great example of like just late cancel. Like, okay, you want to do something in neutral, I'm going to catch you with this option, and then you just are like, okay, I'll sit here, I guess. And then Kai just starts, using all his projectiles, running up and taking up space. Like, I am super impressed with Kaneki's play.
Yeah,
and
man.
like that's the main, like, I feel like that really is kind of showing us like what Kai could do better than most characters. The run and gun, far as 2S stun dipper range, you have to respect that range. And when you get somebody that can kind of shuffle in and out of that range and keep you on your toes, it's when do you hit a button a lot of times, because you're gonna get clipped. You see what happens the minute you try to walk out of range or backdash. There's stun dipper. You get a well-rounded Kai that's going to use those projectiles, delay, kind of stagger the pressure to catch your backdashes too. Sometimes it's really easy to get caught off guard fighting a Kai who's really already in that zone.
And he just looks so comfortable against these top tier characters, man. Like Nago and Leo, he's never panicking. Like you never see him crumble or like these moments of hesitation or like these moments of doubt. Like he just looks confident all the way through all the sets. What was that? What happened?
We're restarting our feed real quick.
No word.
Yeah.
The one thing about
the fog.
the fog is missing. So the Sacred Edge, honestly, the usage we were just talking about before, so good, especially when you're standing at that range and all you can do is like react to whatever you want or get a free turn out of it because they're already shocked and it's coming. Super solid stuff.
It's kind of like using an RC just in another way. You know what I mean? Like, the intention is like you still get the plus frames, and it's like gambling on something like, I don't know, stun dip for RC. You just get a situation out of it, but it has such high return if it hits, right? Like the immediate damage off of it is humongous, and it blows through other projectiles, which is really good.
Yep. Goes through projectiles. It's a tech trap. It keeps you positive for more pressure. What a great tool.
It's a lot of cash on this matcherino, bro. $715 reviews.
I appreciate everybody that donated, though.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I like how Josh always has a number like milestone. Like every time, I like that 712. I wouldn't even thought about that.
Do the 900 after though, bro.
Damn, to Tony Hawk. Let's make Tony Hawk proud.
It's kind of chilly out,
We're going for Tony Hawk right now. $900 on the matcherino.
Oh, damn. Baron Von Faust came through with a 50. Prevenity.
Hey, Prevenity, I see you.
My man Gucci ankle socks with a 15,
Yo, shout outs to Gucci ankle socks coming up as CEO as well, saying what's up. And just pointing to the socks, just like I said, bro.
You got to
I was like, all you got to
Gucci in
do is
person?
point. All you got to do is point down. I'm going to know who it is, bro.
The ankle. The higher the socks, the downer?
Hey,
the full?
Man,
Is that how it goes?
I see you, Gucci ankle socks in the chat, rocking the beads, man. Shout out to everybody coming here chilling, man. The Taste Buds, the Nerd Herd, the Hoop Squad, the D-Gens, and everybody that donated as well, man. This Guilty Gear's looking good.
Yeah, we're already have one player in grand finals, right? Kaneki has just been looking dominant. We're going to get to our second half of the quarterfinals in a moment, of course, which I believe, let me check again, is a Razzo and I Am Rock. That's right. The Leo to fight the Soul.
Oh man, but that's one thing I know we was talking about. Like you were talking about how Testyourluck really plays very well, and Kaneki played very well in against a lot of these the proposed top tiers and some of the best characters in the game. And I feel like that's a testament to just them being here every week, man. A lot of times, a lot of the players that you see here in this top 8, man, it's a point-based system. So these guys are coming out week in and week out every time to get that XP to show up here in this top 8. And a lot of times they running across the very same players they're playing against. And even if it's not the exact same players, they're getting a lot of the character experience, especially at the Leos, the Nagos. Like at first we only had like one Nago, but then we started seeing OneTrueSnorlax, a couple other ones. Same thing goes for Soul as well, right? We had Punk entering a lot. We saw Razzo come out for Leo, and just a bunch of characters kind of started rotating in. We had a a couple of Potemkin players as well. Just a nice rotation of these characters that we see, whether it be, you know, crazy matchups or just matchups that we see a lot on the top tier. So I feel like a lot of people who are entering these tournaments, they're getting a lot of XP. I think that's why the matches are so tight.
I love that you say XP. Like you say, the way you describe it, I think that's really good. I'm a big fan.
With the level up there.
It's the level up, bro. It's literally that, because it's like every week we see these dudes. Like I've seen like a lot of these players like learn the matchup and play it now. Like Testyourluck going up against a bunch of souls and being like, man, this soul didn't do it that well, but this other soul did this, and Testyourluck learns from that. So when we come back next time and we see like these crazy AR Robert matches versus Testyourluck, they're always like nail biters, or like one person has figured out something in the matchup that the other person actually has to defend against. So it's always like a good balance of the back and forth.
I think there's something to be said about being in tournament shape, right? And all these players here in our top 8 are in tournament shape because it's a point-based system, as you said. So they've had to accumulate many W's to get to this point, and they've been entering week in and week out. And so they look ready, right? They look ready for this environment. They look ready for this level of competition. So yeah, it's been adult finals already, and it hasn't been free, right? Even the Asia finals, like every match was close except for grand finals. Like everything else was like 3-2. So these players are most definitely in the zone.
And all the players here, honestly, they be entering more than 3 tournaments a week. Like some of them even 5. And they're in the cuts to most of these events unless they're losing certain matchups they need to work on, or certain players finally get them, you know. But that comes back to the experience, the XP that you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, just going to CEO and seeing some of these people adjust to offline, I thought was really cool because, you know, a lot of these players didn't make it to the place that they wanted, but they were all in the cut. You know, when the cream got thick, it was all a lot of the same names that I saw online, from NLBC to ICFC to whatever, you know, all the players have been coming out and just showing like how proficient they are at this game, whether online or offline.
Yep. No, that's definitely true. I met Razzo at Red Bull Kumite
Razzo's
in person.
awesome.
Just a cool person, you know what I'm saying? And I legit, that's why like I love like seeing a lot of these players that even though I might not be familiar with them in the offline side of things, when I see them in a tournament, whether it be my tournament or not, I think that's really cool, because when we talk about the fact that Guilty Gear Strive is like now has its own kind of like the scene is all these new players kind of populate these new spots with characters, and some players from other games that are really still holding it down with these characters in the game. So I really like where it's going, whether you playing on PC or not. You know what I'm saying? I really just like to see the variety of different players, not only just characters, like to continue to stick out on the game. So
I was gonna say, I think it's really cool too because of the online tournaments, right? You see people entering so much. There's, you know, it doesn't really matter where you're from or like what region you're in. You can just play it whenever, all the time, which I think is really cool. Yeah. Like you all have mentioned, it's nice to see the same names entering like multiple tournaments a week and like see everybody compete. You see like this matchup, you're like, oh yeah, I watched this matchup in NLBC, and now I'm watching it in ICFC. Yeah. It was in this tournament, it was in that tournament. It's really cool.
It really forges its own history on like when they have like these online tournaments and stuff like that. My bad, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, it's like that all over the world, right? Like we see the ICFC Asia entrants like entering like the Korean weeklies from Korea events, and we got a bunch of people entering every EU tournament. You see people doing Salt Mine and Wanted that are on ICFC EU. So like just everywhere is nonstop grinding.
Hey, what I love about Strive too is like it's a whole new scene, but it incorporates so many different communities and people that, you know, came back. And, you know, there is a lot younger, newer, prominent scene taking over this game. But it's cool to see some of the OGs that are still here taking names are a lot of the babies from, you know, past eras. So, you know, people like Shine, who have been playing since a young age, or even Flash Metro. When I was 14, it was like me and him playing XX. So, you know, it's cool to see. Like, even though we have a couple OGs still doing effects, a lot of us were kind of the youngins at start too. So, you know, it just keeps happening over and over and over again.
You know, that's something that I think Apology Man kind of touched on over the weekend at the Dragon Ball event, right? He's like, it's kind of weird for me to be considered the old guard. Because like, you know, like a lot of us consider him like kind of new, right? He really bursted on the scene with Blaze Blue and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but he's been around for a hot minute now, and he's been a top player for a good while. So it's definitely cool to see some of that generation start transitioning to being the veterans.
Yeah, BBCT was 2008, so it's been some time.
Damn. Damn, that's real. No, but that's what I mean, though. Like, it's really cool to see like the shifting of all these players, because there's a lot of fighting games out like right now for people to play, whether it be casual or like enter tournaments. And you still have a lot of people like Apology Man, you know what I'm saying, that play multiple games and still like has a lot of fun playing, but just most notably talking about Guilty Gear and putting in the time and still like succeeding and coming from other games. So it's really, really dope to see that bubble get even bigger. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
I was watching that guy play Guilty Gear too. It's nice to see Apology Man play this game. Yeah, he's very good.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn, the mirror.
Oh, God, I forgot. That's what we're jumping back into. The
That's why I was laughing. Go on from talking about Faust to the Leo mirror. Big jump there.
About, bro.
Oh.
We lost our audio, so it's a lot of counter and
right.
I will say the fog has cleared up for the trade-off with no audio, though.
The double dribble there, you know.
That combo is very cool. I'll give him credit. You know, that combo does look cool. That's one thing I can't hate on Leo for.
Oh.
What did Razzo try? Was that 2K?
It was 2K or 2D.
Oh,
See which. I was looking at the meter. I just saw a crouching button.
Oh, dash up throw.
I love seeing Leos have to deal with like the 2D block mind game.
Oh, wow, the cancel still. Okay.
what a pickup.
I always think about those situations because it's interesting whether you want to break the wall with a character like Leo or would you rather keep the corner, you know, because his corner game is so strong.
His corner game is so good. I now, like, one of the things I do now is, like, and all these combos are sick. Like, you can break the wall, and Leo has a lot of ways, like, much like a lot of other characters to break the wall. But in some situations, what an air confirm. Oh,
right?
My.
That jump slash.
There's certain situations I feel like it's better to have the corner and just leave them there, and that way you could potentially get that kill in the corner with Leo, especially if you got it.
Oh, nice. Wow. That was a great cancel too. Super Prince, this is gonna really hurt.
Right? Razzo wasn't even just sniffing out the cross-ups, got that purse like nothing.
I love the way Razzo's dashing back to that side swaps. Oh my, how many times have you like gone to the complete other side of Leo and gotten hit and been like, oh god. It like surprises me every time. Like I jump over Leo and I'm like, I'm over here now, and he just goes and he turns the other way and you're just like, oh god. Yeah, I think that's a really good answer too, because it forces Leo to approach with like 2S or 2D or something else instead.
One of the things I see people like kind of like testing, but it's like you have to range far S with Leo. Now it is punishable, but the thing about it is that's a major part of like his neutral game. Like if they get past, like the thing is they get past S, then you go for the 2K. But far S is a tool that you really need to be paying attention to if you're fighting Leo. And you can see both of them kind of like dancing around. They don't want to throw it out because they know that's going to be the chance to open up the floodgates of another Leo getting in.
Oh yeah.
It really does seem like Leo players only have respect when they're against another Leo player. Like, they really
call that respect,
bro. Look how much they're playing around their options. They're like, damn, those options are good, son. I gotta respect that shit.
I see it now, and I see it now.
You know,
I've never seen a Leo player bait more wake up reversals than against Leo. Like, when they fight against Leo, they're like, all right, I will respect the wake up.
Oh. They even bait it there with the
good
clash.
Sir, how are you today? Oh, I am fine, sir. Hopefully you don't flash kick. I'm going to respect you. You respect me. Good day.
I will take 10 steps behind this way to avoid the flash kick. Let me walk back. Like, you're like, bro, chill. Oh, that was good. That was really good.
That was really good, actually. And got the corner. And gonna get the wall break, too.
Dead.
And the wall dead.
That did a lot. Oh, man. I wasn't sure if it was going to kill, I'll be honest. You never know, too. The less hits, the better with stuff like that. There's only like 3 or 4.
Nice reversal.
I think you can delay that enough probably in situations to see the cross up and be like, okay, I can flash kick here. Oh, tried the 5B.
Straight whiff.
Oh,
not that one though.
What kind of decision?
Well, I think, okay, I can't, you know, when someone tries to dust me, I always try to dust them.
Oh, is that what it was? It was retaliation?
OTG, yeah, because like, Imrock tried the dust earlier, but Razzo was still up in the air. So I think Razzo was like, that's the kind of fight it's going to be, huh? And I'm doing that. When someone tries to dust me, I immediately try to dust them back.
Yeah, I think that's like an inherent fighting game player characteristic. Like if something you consider dumb happens to you, you want to do it back to the opponent.
Yeah, because it's like you want to sling mud at me, you despicable. Right? So you just do it back. Like it's just very natural.
Yeah, you got to fight fire with fire. Or even on that, sometimes it's sending the message like, "Hey, I can play your game better."
Yes, yes, because getting hit by that dust, like the opponent is like it's like you're not happy at all, right? You're like
the instant eye roll.
Yeah.
Hey, but sometimes making your opponent think that, I will say,
it's an instant tilt when they do. Once you see that you trigger them to try to do it back, you're like, got him. Look at you all aggravated, aren't you, bitch? And then you can get into the head.
I'm sure everybody knows somebody that when they play them, if they just make them mad, they'll never lose, right? Like you just have to make someone mad, and they're like, "You would do this," and then it's over. Like that's just the win button. You're like,
the only time I lost to Hotashi with Elfelt was at CO Taku. Thinking he hit me with one counter at 6H, and I was like, "Oh, I can do that better," and I just straight lost. Like I should have just played 5K. If I played 5K the whole time,
it works. It's a legit strat.
I wanted him to do it again.
Yeah. I love the stagger here.
Bro, the back turn S is just a stop sign.
The back turn march into dead?
Yeah, there's not a chance to burst there either because you're so spaced out, right? Like it's really hard. I don't even think you want to risk it.
You really don't, because on startup, like the super is super fast, but it's slow afterwards. So you can legit get yourself body try to burst.
Oh, the whiff. Nice. Oh, it was on hit on the 5K, so the throw was a little too early.
And the run up grab. Yo, Rock making moves, but this fireball establishment getting it out of the corner here in the counter at 5S. And we were talking about that 5S with the Leos, man. They just want to get that counter hit whenever that 50% tension. That is like the home run.
At least swinging for the fences. That's just the type of character he is, man.
Oh, this is pretty bad. Yeah, I think the burst, I'm kind of not surprised. Back turn P.
That also wild button.
Yeah, very good.
War crime button.
About to have super. Razzo wins in one hit. Oh,
persistence.
My. Yeah.
He's off.
Let me get that heart.
That was really well played. I think Razzo's corner pressure especially was like very conservative. It was like, I don't want to over press. I'm just going to stay back here with like back turn slash and keep you spaced out. It's really hard to contest that range against Leo. Like you have to like dash block in and like try to be very patient, but honestly, it's quite difficult. Razzo played that super well.
Yeah, super good. And getting into the semifinals there. And man, just that block string alone, the 5S stand heavy, even doing it 4 times in a row, you might just be like, oh, they're just spamming overheads. But at that range, it would clash with flash kick, just keeping the safe and good pressure on. I got to respect that.
Yeah, it cranks risk. Like it is honestly a pretty safe thing to do too, right? So it's very good.
And we've seen Razzo cook in those clashes. So, right?
Razzo definitely knows how to work their way around like a clash, and on top of that, like just keeping you on your toes. Razzo is so good at taking the momentum and literally just being like, "Oh, you're a little afraid. I can smell the blood in the water, and now you're going to be on tilt until the end of the round." Like it's really hard to stop Razzo once they get started.
Yeah, definitely, and it's like one of those things too, where the thing that makes players who play characters like Leo the scariest is when they don't overcommit. Like when they get their offense, and instead of just like go 100%, they're like, go, let me back up a little bit.
Build it up and then go to the left. And they're like,
the scariest. They are the scariest people. Because if it's just all in all the time, you can handle that, right? But when they just know when to back off right at the edge, that is a really hard person to deal with. Because you just send it. You're like, okay, you're going to do that. And then they just like walk back and you're like, oh, God.
Just throw a little slack on the rope and they let you trip over. It's the worst feeling.
Yeah, I think that's why K7 is so successful with Leo specifically, is that he's very good at sensing when the opponent is going to give him that little bit of rope, that little bit of leeway, and just like making the most out of it, right? And he never overcommits. He's just a very well balanced.
Yeah, he is incredibly relentless, but like you said, knows how to just take that step back and really make you second guess.
I really love the confidence and defensive decisions in fighting games in general, and I mean, there's a lot of that stuff in Strive, and a lot of players are really believing, they're not just taking situations and going back to neutral, like they're taking these opportunities and turning the entire game around with it.
True.
I love that back from Razzo. Like just like going away and saying like, what are you going to do about it? That's so good, man. Like I think this matchup is really interesting because for Soul you have to try to counterpoke the approach from Leo, and it's not always easy, right? Like you kind of like get on the back foot sometimes, and Razzo I think does such a good job of really mixing up the neutral options to make it really hard.
True. I mean, they are a BB tag master as well, so they really know how to ride that momentum.
Oh, the whiff punish. That button, 5K is nasty, by the way. Leo's 5K is like, it feels like it goes half screen because of the dash you can do before it,
Oh, and there's that forward heavy, but it's the first time I didn't see a counter hit.
Yeah. That move cannot get counter hit? Like, I thought it just auto counter hits. You're like, oh, no.
Oh, no. I gotta delete some of these complaints on Twitter. Oh, what a jump!
That was oh, you're so dead. You are deader than dead.
Damn, son, Razzo off to a hot start.
Right?
Hostile Razzo over here.
It's hard. Like I think in this matchup, because Leo has, obviously the projectile interaction is good for Leo, right? Because of Sonic Boom. The ground game is usually Soul trying to play right outside of 5K range, and that's where like stuff like far slash and 2S, like dashing far slash, dashing 2S and stuff is really good for Leo. It's like a button you want to use a lot.
Yeah, his dash momentum into buttons is really good, right? So I think it makes playing at that range where you're just outside of 5K hard because, as you said, there's just so many options that he can go with that brings him into that range quickly. And I mean, if you press the wrong thing, then you're in the lion's den.
So one of the things that I saw that they like that I've seen a lot of Leo players start to do, like 5K is a good like neutral starter, but now you see a lot of Leos 5K whiff no matter what into pillar. That way, if you try to swing thinking it's gonna whiff, because a lot of Leos like to do 5K I'm close enough throw, especially if they like buffer it with the dash and then like throw. But now people know that it's coming, so you do short 5K whiff pillars. Sometimes you get the counter hit, and if it whiffs, you get quick back turn stands right there at that neutral, and they have to be looking for it to be completely useless.
Yeah, and I was gonna say too, I think as Soul, a lot of times in this matchup, you want to like tighten up a bit. Like I think swinging with 6S and stuff is hard to do. Oh, the stare down. It's hard to do because you can get in trouble with all the buttons, and I think tightening up a bit with stuff like 2S and far slash and 2K 2D. Those are really good things to keep in mind when you're fighting against this character. Yeah, that could have been punished. So I like the PRC.
And just waited.
Oh, playing, dancing a little bit.
Yep, dash through lows. Leo on ice.
Fakes the jump heavy slash high.
Yeah, and that 2K 6B, you get banner revolver into like a nice little route there too. So the burst immediately we see. Oh, this time the wild throw. That recovery is so fast.
Classic.
By the time you register that the jump H is happening, you're getting hit low again wild throw.
Right. Even if you try to normal grab, the throw in bowl, you got to watch out.
Oh, 2S, yep.
That move's still in the game. It's still just as good as the old days.
Yeah, it is a really good button.
Smokage.
Man, Robert.
Sometimes you just get counter hit by 2S every time, and you're just like, well.
Did Robert even have a problem in game one? I don't remember what happened. Wow.
I love it. I think 2S is like really, really important against Leo because obviously he's kind of always trying to like jockey into that position in front of you. And 2S is like your stop sign. You want to use it as like this far ranging, like, hey, slow down, stop dashing into this space.
And Razzo has been fishing with 6P quite a bit in the neutral to try to catch that far S or the 6S from Soul, right? So that's another way to counter that.
That's a good point because, game one, we did see a lot of 6S whiffing and not really getting those huge opportunities. So, having the wall up a little more with the 2S and make the compromise on Razzo walling up, pretty solid.
Yeah, it's kind of what you have to do to just be like, hey, please respect me. And then you can start to use your 6S and your Fafnir and your other tools.
Duel 1.
Ooh, game 3. Let's go.
Already down the first of two. Man just snuck his way in there with the dashes.
Yeah.
A couple of guard breaks just to intimidate him a bit. Oh my god.
Yo, Razzo special.
That was like 40% chip and then hit. Like it was just like so much.
Earn this respect. Play my game.
I like that. The PRC didn't get the punish, but still gets the throw in the corner.
I was gonna say I don't know if this is gonna kill this well, but The hit before that, I was like, I don't know. So I kind of like Razzo dropping it and just taking the Oki.
Same, because I think even with the wall breaker ride, I don't think it would have killed.
Oh, the check with the backwards 2K? What is this, super turbo?
A hitbox on the cheeks, brother.
Ooh, damn, yeah. It's always leg day.
Yo, shout outs to Chug dropping off the kids, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, snap.
Thank you.
YNC Chung, I see you, bro.
The legend. I hope he's doing well. I miss Lee Chung.
I hope
yeah,
his
Lee
sausage
Chung.
is wet.
That's my homie right there. When we playing UMK3, bro. Ooh, stare down. Nice.
5K. Yeah, see, just trying to get it started. And instantly you saw Robert answer back with the S backdash there.
Oh, no fear. But no OTG to really clean up with. Let him get rock.
This could get bad because Razzo has meter. Oh. Okay, well, meter gone now.
Oh, double backdash right there. Just looking for the
wow.
crossover, potentially far S. Double backdash, blue RC, faultless on the legs. I like
bet it
you
all.
pull the trigger a little too early. That's going to get you killed.
That
Saw
man
plus frames and swung.
Yeah.
has a Leo player at heart, 100%.
That's, sometimes you just like, you're like, this needs to hit for me.
Yeah.
You know, you're
Yeah,
like,
you
this
do.
needs to hit for me. Okay, let's make a compromise. Nice.
The
That was good on
trade.
the trade compromise.
That right? Wow, that was PRC barely keep. That was actually cheap.
Yeah, Robert probably thought the throw was coming, but who knows? I'm not in those shoes. What a juggle. Oh, there it is.
Yo, that was absolutely cheap. That was
Dirty.
so cheap.
Dirty
Yo,
play.
2 hits of the fireball dash up throw. That was so dirty.
How did you know there was
Wow.
going to be a gap there? Like, that's the part that you know that if the fireball hits like that, you have a gap to throw. That was pretty sick.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
can.
like
There's a few situations like that where you can catch and be like hit fireball, and you can either go for cross up with like berserker slash
Yeah.
or just dash up throw to mess with it.
when Robert got hit by the jump, I feel like that was probably the same timing there and just ran it back, knowing it would be a freebie now on the conditioning.
That was sick.
Yeah, it was
That was
just
really good awareness.
it goes to show how much Razzo has played Leo, right? Like the recognition in that moment to be like, oh, this is the part where the fireball hits a little wonky, so I can sneak in this throw. Like that was ridiculous.
I mean, you said it though, how much Razzo has played Leo. We've seen Razzo at like every offline circuit and online circuit, and they are repping the Intel name well here with a 2-1 against Robert. Oh,
I like the
throw.
5K round start. I don't think we've seen that yet, and it's an important one to like bring out and just be like, hey, I need you to respect me right at the beginning.
Wow, that rip almost made something happen right there.
They gave him a record.
Yeah, the taste of Ragnar.
Whoa,
no.
that was big brain.
That could have been close / pillar. I think maybe that was the intention, but it worked out here for Razzo's got all kinds of pressure.
Now that you say that, I can't believe they got far S instead of close S, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see Robert's a jumper.
right? Was
5K
going
jumper.
for it.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, in that situation, you can hit a fat combo into the corner, but it just didn't work out.
Hey, you just heard big money, big prizes.
Man, I gotta say, like the back turn S into the cancel into the low is like, every time I see that, I'm like, you dirty, dirty person. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
Tried to give you the runners combo, but unfortunately dropping.
Oh, nice.
Good response, right? Not gonna play that mind game with the Rekka. No delays here.
Oh, didn't get the bounce. This should be the kill.
Yeah.
Off the bar, yeah.
The drop in the corner is not a bad opportunity to keep it on, but you know, just getting whiff punished on the approach.
And Robert's trying to stay alive here. Oh, 2D blocked in the air, but yeah, with the extended block stun, it's not your turn.
Yeah, you air block 2D like that, Leo is gonna get some help. Oh,
Yo, the reaction.
Yo, that was godlike.
Razzo has so much bar here too. Yeah, I was gonna say, you just gotta send it and use some of that meter. Look for the burst. Perfect.
That
That's
is
it.
dead. Razzo on to losers finals 3-1.
Right?
Textbook. And, you know, if you're an offensive player, you see that burst come up there. Like, I think your idea is immediate burst bait, because you gotta just, you know, immediately expect that they see it too, and they're like, oh, I have a burst, and then they hit the buttons, and then you're like, all right, cool, I'm good.
Exactly. Keeping aware of your opponent's resources is as important as keeping aware of your own, right? So great stuff from Razzo. Moving on, 3-1. Going to be going up against Testyourluck now. And they did not
Oh
fight.
man,
this tournament just yet. Razzo, both of them started in winners, but yeah, fell 3-2. Oh no, Testyourluck won. I forgot, lost in the winners finals.
Yeah. I mean, this top 3 full North American representation here. Pretty cool, you know, from the north side of Canada, America, and USA, and Mexico holding it down.
So I was watching Ink Master, right? I mean, some of you have followed.
You are this Ink Master, bro. He's been on this thing.
We get an ink.
We
all get an ink.
But you said Canada right now, and that reminded me of something. So I was watching it, and this dude requested the most Canadian tattoo I ever seen, bro. It was a moose in a flannel and a snow cap.
Okay.
With like an axe to cut down wood. I was like, bro, and it's fire though. That's the crazy part, is the tattoo artist killed this, son.
Bro, that's
like asking for a self-portrait is a bit weird, but if that's right, like, I mean, go for it. That's cool.
You said a moose in a stocking cap. Is that what you said?
Bro, look, it's like one of the, it's the type joints, like the fuzzy hats.
It's a Canadian hat.
Yeah, it's the Canadian
hat looks like.
My man said it's a Canadian hat. 830. Whoa, wow. Well surpassing the limits. I see you guys. 835 right now. For the season 2 finale of Guilty Gear Striving for ICFC, $835. Yo, shout outs to everybody that's donated thus far. And like I said, man, this goes straight to the match at Reno. Yo, thank you guys so much, man. This is sick.
Thank you.
That is very nice of everybody. Very sweet. All the players, I'm sure, very greatly appreciate it. They're just looking at that thinking, damn.
GBGBs, I see you. Damn, 10-0, I see you. Gucci ankle socks, I see you. Lambo as well. Baron Bonfaust, everybody, man, has been donated so far, man. $835. It ain't over yet, man. You can still donate it if you got the pennies to do so, but we really appreciate it, man. Like I said, this goes straight to the players, and the matches have definitely lived up to it, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, the matches are about to be ham, especially with Kaneki here on top here in grand finals. I know Arc Revo Mexico is going on this weekend, so it's definitely showing how prepared they are coming for this weekend. So definitely going to be on the lookout for that too.
So I put the moose tattoo.
Oh, you got it in there? Son. Oh, yeah. Are we getting tattoos when we all come offline?
Bro, you ain't about that life.
Moose tattoos.
Yo,
matching moose. Nah, bro, we can't. First off,
I'm trying to get the Space Harrier sleeve.
Can't steal that guy's idea. Okay, all right.
That's fine. I'm getting the Space Harrier sleeve.
So we getting retro tattoos of our choice, because I don't want nobody to have to commit to one thing, you know?
Yo, I'm down.
Y'all ain't ready, man. Y'all know I go and get a matching tattoo with all y'all, man. Or at least in sync with the story of lore. You know what I'm saying? Actually, let me see this.
You got to get one of those tattoos where like it's like a wall painting of everything that happened, but you have to stand shoulder to shoulder to see.
Oh damn! Okay.
Bro, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a throwback.
Damn.
I'm gonna give y'all a throwback. Y'all remember the Simpsons episode where like somebody was in jail and they was like, "Man, that tattoo is crazy." They were like, "Yeah, it's like the old Mad magazine covers," and they turned around and they folded their back together, and it was like it was so. I was actually into it. It's like, yeah, it's like one of those old Mad magazine covers. I was.
Oh man, Leopoldin tattoo, that would be epic, actually.
All
right, so it's gonna be losers finals here. Razzo and Testyourluck. Testyourluck, we're gonna bounce back from that winners. Oh my goodness, reacting to the clash effectively.
Yeah, one thing is if you have a DP and you play against Nago or Pod or like a lot of characters where the clashes happen all the time, basically every time you input a DP, you should just insert FD. I think that's like the way to do it, so that if there's ever a clash for whatever reason, you get to
wow,
off the wall.
I like that.
That was kind of mixed.
Oh, okay. PRC to keep it safe and uses the rest of the beat. This is not going to kill, but this situation is not good. Razzo with the lead.
You can still get one shot by Nago, though. Okay, right.
Damn. The snipe from Razzo. Oh, wow. Kaneki with a fun fact. This is the second time they've gotten to grand final in ICFC. Hey. See if they can take it.
Hell yeah.
The dash forward flash kick, bro.
Kaneki,
the sliding flash kick or sliding fireball.
Yeah.
Oh, trade.
God, that was scurry.
It could have been 6H2. Yeah, the class cancel.
And I was watching Razzo play this match earlier, and they are so good at clashing with the stand heavy post crouch slash to get a scramble.
Oh,
the
what
clash
a
is great.
just a back dash.
Because you don't want Nago to just get it. Oh, nice. Super.
No, you will see a Nago do crouch slash stand heavy, and Razzo is ready with the flash kick clash game like 80% of the time.
This is, I mean, the thing
That
is,
was
like matchups like this, right, where like a lot of Leo players do not like the Nago matchups, so it's a matchup you really need to be studious about, right, and have plans and strategies and come up with something good. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna get run over. It's that kind of a thing. So I think that it just shows that the matchups that you're like most like, oh man, I really need to come up with something here, are where people get crafty and come up with good solutions like that.
I'll tell you right now, as a Leo player, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go.
So I was gonna say, like, as a Leo player, like, it's already kind of tricky, but the minute the blood gauge gets a little higher, you literally you're like 70% of the screen and you can't hit a button. So personally, that matchup, like, I don't even know how that spells out for you. I don't know how you're confident going into that matchup, but it is not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy.
You just stand back there and you're like, guess I'm waiting.
Right? Take a ticket. Hey, take a ticket and just wait.
Yeah. That's what you have to do. I mean, like, it's not worth running into it and dying, right? So you kind of have to be patient and expect.
I thought that was 2H coming. I was like, bruh.
I mean, given where Nago is right now, this is a matchup you don't want them to play textbook offensive. So just having a way to start the Clash War and
the risk,
scramble it up. What a counter hand, the burst bait, using that meter.
Razzo, I see you, and look at the combo. Oh, Razzo.
Yeah, that did a lot. There was a little, like a smidgen of risk left there too, so that helps out.
Wow, TP clash, so clever.
Awareness, it gets the counter on the throw game.
Yeah, you have a billion meter.
God damn, well done, Razzo. Going up around here, trying to extend this lead.
I like the 6B attempt. Yeah, looking for the 5H.
Well, nice throw.
Oh, no. Into the corner we go yet again. Guard break city, we're going to do it again. No, actually gets the purple beat. And this was talking about, just going to keep it because it knocked down, or excuse me, wall splatted on the ground.
Yeah, that's the thing. That is so advantageous. I think people have recognized that it's really important a lot of times to not just immediately break the wall. If you can keep it and get a better position, it's way better than resetting to neutral against Nago.
Yeah, we've already seen Razzo even not break the wall, even when they're on an airborne hit. Yeah, blocking the burst. They're just so aware at all times.
Testyourluck in trouble. Razzo knows exactly. It felt like Razzo knew exactly what Testyourluck was looking for every time. Successfully bait the burst. Just keeping a Nago at bay a lot of times. And one of the things that really worked out for Razzo is the corner situation. You saw that corner situation converted the meter for big damage right there. That right there, if Nago doesn't get out of the corner, never gets to this level 3 or level 2, whichever way you read the blood gauge, it becomes significantly easier to navigate, but you still got to be careful. But that's the way to do it, though. Razzo taking that momentum and just not letting Nago get anything started. No shots. If you only one shot, if you can get a shot. So no shots allowed.
Yeah, and depending on the resources for Nago, I think he might be the best stage transition character in the game when it's in neutral. Like, he just got so many dangerous options. And that's why I like Razzo not breaking the wall, right? We saw even on the airborne hit, they didn't break the wall. They went back to backed up a little bit, ended up making it kind of a mix where Testyourluck ended up crossing up off the wall splat. So it's very good stuff.
Man, them calling Steve's mic the Formula One mic. I gotta say, Formula One mic.
Yo, even before
like, I was like, yeah.
Even before that, they were like, is that the spectator bug again, or are they just playing that fast, man?
Yeah, that got me good too.
Yo,
like, are they this
Chappy going in?
Bro, I seen the funniest thing I seen about Happy Chaos's gameplay is someone called it Injustice 2 gameplay. Oh, that shit killed me, son. That shit destroyed me.
By a zoner.
Like, I think Injustice 2 characters are not zoners. They are literally shooting you to death. Like, all of their projectiles.
Steve knows about that.
Yeah, they're shooting you to death.
Oh man.
And Razzo
nice whip punish.
Yeah, Razzo is looking excellent in this matchup, by the way. I think doing literally every part of the matchup correctly. Like, there is just nothing here.
Oh my god.
They want that run back against Kaneki. I mean, honestly, at the beginning of this top 8, they were playing a little uncertain, but as they've been warmed up through this top 8, they are just playing immaculate with the offense.
I didn't realize that was the second round.
That's it.
Yeah, that is the set, in fact. It was that fast for Razzo. Going all the way back to grand finals. The first person they lost lost to at the very top of this tournament, the very first match we saw. Another chance here at Kaneki, who's just been sizably chilling in grand finals.
True.
Damn. Ooh, Razzo, make it quick. And one of the reasons I want to see, I love seeing like Razzo and other Leo players is because I've just now taken to like the Twitter and the like YouTube tech for like striving.
Twitter.
Right, that's the Twitter tech, right? But I've learned a lot, like watching like Razzo and just all these Leo players like come up with stuff like over like the progress of even like the patches and stuff like that. Razzo, one of the most consistent, and like K7 show off as well, who won first season of ICFC. But just looking at people how they like approach matchups, like right now we're seeing Razzo, which is one of the best Leo players, go up against Kaneki, represent Mexico, who is definitely one of a leveled up Kai that I've seen out here. And a lot of people know that if you've been watching ICFC. So I'm really interested in who's going to win, but I'm really interested as a Leo player in how you play this match versus somebody as good as Kaneki, and vice versa for Kaneki in the Kai matchup. How do you play this versus a Leo this good? So this is really going to be the way this feels out. This is what I want to see from you.
And someone mentioned that, Razzo plays against Hotashi a lot, right? They look very experienced in the Nagoriyuki matchup. They went to Red Bull Kumite, as you mentioned, Steve. That's where you met Razzo. Rolling with Hotashi, right? They were constantly in that suite, grinding out games, whether it be against Hotashi or the international players. So they showed their matchup experience in that. And then now we're going to see a different tale, though, right? There's not a lot of Kais in this world that have this level of play that Kaneki has been bringing to the table. So we'll see how ready Razzo is for this.
Yeah, I was going to say the thing about Kai in particular, right, is like I think he's a great example of a character you can get a lot of matchup experience against, but finding the true specialist, like the highest level of play for that character is really hard, right? Like a lot of characters where, you can get Kai matchup experience, but like the best players with the character is much harder, and the matchup is very different at that level.
Yeah, it's good that you bring that up because, the only loss to Razzo here is Kaneki, and CEO, lost to Kizzy K. So,
True.
Having that super high level Kai player that, stomached all the complaints and actually figured it out, that's a different game plan. But Razzo, they have been they've been hitting the ground running for a while, and I'm sure they have a couple game plans they want to run. And this is the second approach this bracket, so maybe they have something else to bring to the table here, especially a little more warmed up. So who knows? I definitely know that they've been trying a lot, especially just seeing their approach to Nagoriyuki in just the last couple weeks with said Clash War. That's different from what I've seen over the past months of said players. So the gameplay is fluid, it is evolving. Let's see where it takes us.
Before we get to grand finals, man, I want to say first off, thank you guys for like coming in like for both seasons. You know what I'm saying? Coming through, commentating, talking, playing good, just shooting the shit with me. Say Jam, you already know what it is. I've been wanting to get you on here. Obviously, the schedules didn't align as easily as we wanted to, but I'm happy I finally got on here to share some words with you. We definitely touched base on the Guilty Gear world across a lot of other platforms, but this is the first time I think we've actually, commentated on my channel. So I do appreciate that, man. And shout outs to everybody out here watching, people running the stream. Shout outs to Spencer, Gibby, and them running the tournament behind the scenes. I just appreciate everybody coming through, man, as well as ICFC being sponsored by one of the dopest headsets in the game is none other than Astro, the official headset and mix-up of the ICFC. They've been holding down the community for years at this point and holding down ICFC all around the world here for Guilty Gear Strive. Shout outs to Astro, man, helping us out across the board, not only here, but with the prizes as well. And take control, hitboxarcade.com/ICFCG. 2 seasons holding us down here on NA as well as across the world. You know what I'm saying? Hitbox, thank you guys so much, as well as follow them, man. Head on over there, see what they have to offer, because a lot of my friends, a lot of players that I know have taken the step to get a Hitbox.
First prizing spot.
Hell yeah.
And of course, if you win this top 8 across the world, you will be getting this 6 streamer pack, this Magewell, the Logitech Stream Cam, as well as the Blue Yeti Nano premium mic. All things needed to be a competent streamer. I'm telling y'all right now, because I definitely have a Magewell. I definitely have some Blue Yeti stuff in the crib as well. So shout outs to them, Astro, for providing this. This will be going to the first place people, along with this Timbuktu X Astro bag. I've seen them in the wild a couple times. and they've done their job well. You're going to need it if you're going to carry around all these cool things, especially if you're going to be a mobile streamer. So shout outs to Astro once again and Timbuktu for providing these awesome first place prizes here for the finals. Yes, and the stickers. You've seen Wave 1. We got Avoiding the Puddle. We got Level Up Your Game. We got Majin Obama the God. We got Me, Tasty Steve. Wave 2, we got Sajam. We got IFC Yipes. We got Anime Illuminati. And we also got the bro, Justin Wong. And make sure you guys hit this QR code if you would like to grab it yourself, as well as 10-o.gg/merch if you would like to get them. I've seen a lot of these bad boys in the wild when I was at CEO. Ooh, and one more claim. Let's make it happen, man. Win the round with a throw 10 times. I'm not sure how many we got, but if you guys want to get some of these prizes, 9. Wow, we got 9 of them. If
one
you want
more.
to get some of these prizes when the bounty is claimed, Astro TR is who you need to follow, and that will successfully do it for the season, man. It's been a run. The matches have been great. We've seen the evolution of the players, and this is the finals. Yo, the F1 mic, I definitely feel like coming around that turn, I'm going to need you to take a pit stop. You know what I'm saying?
Steve, I'm making a right. I'm making another right. Here we go.
I need you to make a right coming up on this turn, say Jam. Got it. What am I going to do on this next one? Another right after it.
I just see Soul taking off the wheels with the stand slash.
Oh shit!
Damn, that's what's happening right now. I think grand finals, you can see it, man. Kaneki versus Razzo will be the last set of season 2 to see who's gonna win it, and it's been a good one, man. We got Razzo NA versus Mexico, and the matches were so good, man. We've had Canada representation, we've had all of NA represented here. I feel like on ICFC Guilty Gear Strive, man. So it's been good, and we still got Mexico in the building.
And I'm losing it because I'm just picturing Leo going into the middle of the racetrack and just parrying a car, like just putting the shield up.
I just flips over.
Boom.
Oh, my God.
Then he just supers it. OTGs break through the wall regardless.
Knocks every other car off the track.
Steve's on the side. He's going through the wall there. It's going to be another right, though, after that wall.
Exactly.
Another right there. You're like, okay. Sounds good.
Oh, man.
There's always someone that shows up to the race waiting for the crash. That's probably Leo.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm doing my damn self.
People keep driving well. God.
Okay,
I can't believe they keep making all these right turns the right way. Well, I'm going to throw a little mayhem into this racetrack. Flash kick. What?
Yeah, it's like the scene. What was it? Is Iron Man 2 when my man Mickey Rourke just goes out there onto the track? Oh man,
is that Iron Man 2, man? You're right. I think because it can't be Iron Man 3.
It's definitely Iron Man 2. 100%
Iron Man 2, right? Yeah.
2.
I remember Mickey Rourke because like the wrestler came out around the same time, I think, and like I was like, damn, this dude's on fire. But then the match.
Damn, speaking of on fire, you hear me? Yo, what?
935.
35 for the season final. Yo, shout outs to 10-0 dropping off another hundo. That's gonna go straight to the Matcherino. 935. Yo, can we get that smooth grand in there though?
That's
Can
what I'm
we
saying.
do that? Can we just for the finale? Can we just hit that smooth 1000? We can send these guys out with the greatest show. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, this goes straight to nobody's touching that. This goes straight to the pocket of the players. That's exactly how I want it to be, man. So let's hopefully we get that 1000 before we get out of here. This is grand finals, guys. ICFC Guilty Gear Strive in a action. We about to get into it, man. We just waiting for these last 2 players. Kaneki with Razzo on the run back. I'm a fan.
Since I don't have much time left to kill, when's the last time y'all seen the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Right.
It's been a minute. But I've been thinking about him a lot because of today and me trying to see this movie the minute we out of here.
I remember I was actually going to Evo 2007, and I got the final flight because they kept delaying all my stuff. And I was sitting next to someone watching it, and I just made up the whole story in my head while watching someone's portable DVD player.
No, the movies are actually they're a treasure in 2021. I enjoyed them a lot. The Skeleton Bomb
I've watched over someone's shoulder is Tasty Steve was watching Power Rangers on a flight, and he was shaking the entire row. So I like looked over, and he was like in his seat like this, like getting hype about Power Rangers.
Yo, were you watching Forever Red? with all 10 Red Rangers?
Yeah, I wish, bro. It was the
Damn.
movie, and people told me
Aw.
the movie was like really, really bad. They told me it was trash. I was like, bro, it can't be that bad. It wasn't that bad because they did the team cohesion scene where
So-
they hit the German suplex. You had to,
So it wasn't
bro,
trash. It was,
so good.
composting. So it was
No, it
growing
was-
something.
Like I said, they set it up pretty good. Now apparently they're doing like a shared like Power Rangers universe. So I'm actually down for that.
Can I just say, if Steve says something wasn't that bad, it was probably pretty bad.
Wow,
That's like the
Wow.
Steve catchphrase, because he always goes, "Yeah, it wasn't that bad," but like that means it was pretty bad.
Hey, I'll be real. When MBCI came out, he was like, Rocket would never, Dante would never give his guns to Rocket. or
Right,
whatever.
right, exactly.
And then I was like, that's what I knew. I was like, uh-oh. That's
Yeah,
the
it
first
must be
time.
bad. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
nah, man, oh man, yeah, I'm a lore guy, bro. Definitely a lore guy.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Razzo
talk about it.
is Razzo in multiple tournaments at once? Is that what's
Uh-oh.
happening here?
I mean,
oh,
they
Oh,
are that
man.
good.
Man,
Razzo,
wild.
let's go. I'm trying to see
Well,
Spider-Man.
oh.
I want you to win both tournaments.
So Razzo, they're in another? Yo, I got
Yeah.
time to go to the bathroom. One sec.
Go handle. Go handle.
I'm
Can we,
eating
uh,
walnuts.
What? Oh, you're eating walnuts. All right. Well, can we take a look at the Matcherino when we get a chance, Callisto? Because I believe
Ooh,
a milestone has been hit.
$1,010 to the Matcherino. Yo, Caramel Jenkins, I see you. That is a taste bud. Allergic to rye, I see you. Make some noise in the chat, bro. $1,010 to the Matcherino.
Hell yeah,
Yo,
bro.
damn, y'all better be making some noise out there. I appreciate everybody that's donated. Yo, somebody came through with another 65. Yo, 1004 underscore with us some more money to $1,075 in match.
Woo.
They go straight to the players,
Damn.
bro.
That's actually big too, because Tento said I got y'all when it was 935. So they still came through with the 65 to complete that 1,000 even after we got it. So that's real for sure.
Bruh.
That's
Yo,
real.
shout outs to everybody watching, man. Shout outs to everybody that's donated. Yo, Tento, Caramel Jenkins, Allergic to Rye. I see y'all
Wait,
making some noise in the chat.
do you guys see that we have a 3-cam now? How did he do that so fast?
Gotta
Bam.
stay on his toes, bro.
Professional.
How did he change it from a 4-cam to a 3-cam that quickly? That was,
Hey,
I
man.
gotta say, I'm pretty impressed.
Sometime. Good stuff, Callisto.
What a beast. I gotta get
Callisto holding us down. Damn, you really in the holiday spirit, man. You got the Christmas lights going. You eat the walnuts and everything.
Yeah.
I really love those Christmas lights, I gotta say.
Facts.
Thanks. I'm
Right?
a big fan of them too. I think it really looks good when the room is dark.
Oh, I bet it looks super sick.
It like really gives a nice ambiance, you know.
Man, I looked at some old footage of my like stream the other day, and when I didn't have posters up, and it looked so empty. I just got
Right.
reminded because you have all your shit up. You know what I'm saying? It looks
Oh, yeah.
good.
The thing is, it used to just be the closet in the background, and like people at first were really sad when I switched to this angle.
Yeah.
But actually having stuff in the background is so much cooler than not
Oh.
stuff. Damn, he's good.
Phased back into the shot.
Yeah. Now it's time for me to go to the bathroom.
Go
Yeah.
Go handle. But yeah, man,
but
we just
you
waiting for
got
the grand
this.
finals here.
So I'm telling you, bro, those Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, they're actually hilarious. Like, I think the first two are legitimately still good, and the third one is actually funny as hell. Like the third
Bro,
one,
So
Go
look,
ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something. As a Spider-Man enthusiast, everybody knows me, knows that I love Spider-Man. I know Spider-Man 3 is trash.
Yes.
And I still own it on Blu-ray. That's how much I love Spider-Man. It's sitting on my bookshelf right now. That's not an
Bro.
exaggeration. You know?
No, I believe you, and it really struck me. Certain things about those first Spider-Man movies kind of struck me, and I was like, "Wow, these are cool," because like the effects there's a lot of practical effects. You know, what I mean, the Green
Yeah.
Goblin suit is real,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of like iconic shit in those movies, man. Like when Green Goblin blows up Aunt May's room and it's like, "Finish
Bro.
the prayer."
Yeah.
Right?
Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That shit is
Scene
crazy.
wild. And the monologue when he's just like talking all sweaty and crazy to the mask on the chair, like
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe is a monster, son, for sure.
I wanted
That's
a
why it's
goblin
gone
in
like that.
Marvel
They got
so
my
bad.
man back, bro. They brought him back. Are you serious?
Yeah, like that shit. And yeah, like it's Spider-Man 3. I didn't even realize like the how's the pie so good line is from Spider-Man 3. Like Spider-Man 3's got its classics too, you know. Bonesaw, oh man.
3 minutes. Macho Man,
3 minutes.
Randy Savage, the legend. Well, we just talking about Spider-Man, bro.
Bonesaw.
Was it Bonesaw McGraw? Was it Bonesaw McGraw?
I think it was just Bonesaw.
I don't think it was McGraw. That's definitely made up.
That's Tim McGraw's brother, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was Anime Tim McGraw. Anyways, here we go. Grand finals.
Was the
Anime
cartoon
Tim
dog?
McGraw, you son of a bitch.
Gruff McGraw.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
Damn,
McGraw. Chicago, Illinois.
60652.
Tattoo. Take a bite out of crime.
Oh man.
That's how you know it's good, because it's literally been like 60 years, and I still.
I know that and the Stick Stickly song.
60 years.
Yo,
right
my
into
man
it.
glided into the 2S.
Yo, Razzo looks a little more prepared this time, getting the low.
Yo, who's he fighting in the other grand finals? Oh, who they fighting in the other grand finals? I want to
That's what
know.
I'm saying. They're not ready. Whoever it is.
Yeah, after they're gonna have to deal with Kaneki, bro, they're gonna be nice and ready for whoever's in that other bracket.
Oh, nice 6P through.
Dodging.
As Rich said, nice and ready.
A lot of characters are
Butter it
good,
up.
actually. That is worth investigating if you're out there. If you haven't tried it yet, try 6Ping through Kai's projectile if you haven't.
Quick draw, McGraw. True, chat.
Quick draw, McGraw.
Whoa.
Yeah, running all the way up.
The Kai player power fantasy right there.
Speaking of the quick draw,
Okay. Oh, yo, double back that stun dip.
right to the corner,
I like
getting
the
those
little-
plus frames.
The dash before the combo continuation too to get the maximum corner carry. But you know, sometimes we challenge with 6P. Well done.
I like
Yo,
that.
Razzo, game number 1 coming from loser side already in the bag. I see you.
It was actually Bonesaw McGraw. That shit
No.
was the Mandela effect. I don't believe you for a
I
second.
don't believe it either.
Oh no, we gotta. I'm on Team Steve right now.
Is
McGraw
it Bonesaw
all day,
McGraw?
all day.
There's no way it's Bonesaw
The
McGraw.
damn turn.
I know what I saw. It was Anime McGraw.
The way he said there's no way it was Bonesaw McGraw. Like,
No goddamn way.
oh man.
The future ain't no fuck. Ain't no.
Man, that's pretty good.
Okay, Razzo.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
Razzo's
man.
approach here. You know, by the time Kaneki did get footing, had no life to really fight out the corner here. I mean, get the keep Razzo in the corner, I should say.
Oh,
Nice anti-air. Wow.
and got far ass.
Yo,
Pick
the
a button.
combo?
The combo Liger Bomb.
Oh, 2H. I want 6
You
PD.
get a
Even
combo Liger
Oh.
bomb.
That shit's cold, bro.
Again.
You ready for it? Tech throw here. Razzo trying to close out this round, but Kaneki finds his way past the fireball.
But isn't Razzo ready for it? Not this quick OS throw.
I think you're totally okay with that though, because
Yeah.
it's not that much damage, and you lose the corner, and now it's one mix-up. Oh,
There's definitely
Close.
times frequently in this game where you get wall broken and you're like, sweet. Like
Yeah.
it's
Nice.
actually pretty good for you.
It's not wasn't too bad, but that positive rate could have turned around right away.
That
Yo,
was
just
so
cut the
sick.
fireball in half.
Oh, what a trade.
All right, we're getting the knockdown with the stun, or excuse me, stun edge on top of it. Tick throw setup.
nice. I like Kaneki. I think has really slowed things down much better in this game.
Definitely has looked to maintain the pace they want. And there's the sacred edge frame trap. Oof.
We all love it. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by that. I like that a lot. I think it's a really smart idea.
Good block on the
Action.
guns.
Didn't get confused. Kept his eye on the birdie, you know. Didn't get distracted by the fireball.
Delaying with the jump dust to make the anti-air whip, but still in the pressure here. The line stand still going on. Whoa, out of there.
Didn't have to or anything,
Okay.
so there is a lot of risk here. Wow, that's 6P.
Okay, S fireball.
Oh,
Close
that's really
one.
bad that it hit actually, because you know, it's extra chip, extra risk, pushed Kai all the way back to the corner.
Oh, counter. You can convert. Looking
Right?
for a burst.
And the first 5S got hit by the fireball. Like Razzo was just not afraid, sticking with the game plan. Good slide.
Immediately. The 6P. Oh, whoa. Instant blocked.
Yeah, the suction effect. Wow, the wake up dash block gotta be a burst. Yeah, I mean,
Late.
Kai, there's nothing he can do to bait it there without meter.
I like that delay on the 2H.
This is exactly what I was talking about. Once Kai gets to this range and Leo doesn't have meter, you got to be careful. You might get fenced out, bro. You might hold the far edge. You might get clipped by a 2S. You might hold the stun dipper on the ankles. All options to kind of control that neutral. And it's harder only, especially when there's no meter on your side and you've already took a bunch of Kai pressure in the corner and you ain't got no meter. So you're still fighting, you know?
Yeah, you are stuck especially when Kai has bar, stun dipper, RC, like being such a threat. You really cannot move.
I like the fencing analogy. The Kate Bishop, you know what I'm saying, with that far S. That's how she gets down, man.
Get back, bro. Wow. Oh, dude. So Razzo, and this is like what I'm typically used to seeing, right? First off, the defensive options coming from Kai in this part of the match, especially in the corner to survive that long, that's crazy. And didn't even use meter to fall us out, so the risk was crazy and it was very dangerous. But still, having the knowledge to defend and like keep your wits about you in that instance is really, really good. But just it's crazy right now.
It is really not easy to remain calm when your wrist is getting cranked like that, like straight up. So it's really impressive that Kaneki has been able to compose himself so well, and then again cutting the fireball, punishing fully to the corner.
The conversions, yo, Kaneki.
Yeah, and applying shock state too at the end of the combo. It's always a choice you have to make with Kai, with whether you want the damage or the shock state. The damage is only slightly more, so unless it's going to kill, shock state is a very good option.
At least RC's the second hit. Oh my goodness, the 4 crouch jabs into the 6H. Catching Razzo flinching.
It's funny because like after you block like 4 crouching jabs, you're like, I'm hitting a button. You're not doing anything. You're just like, I'm gonna hit. Yeah, what are you doing? This is preposterous.
There's no throw tick here. Okay.
Razzo, the equal sign.
Too far. Yeah, I couldn't get the counter into the hit.
I love the back turn 5P, but it's not going to stop Kaneki from getting out the dash up 2K. Berserker out. There we go. DP to fight back. Oh, what a conversion. Not close enough to the corner to get the dust over.
If they got like the jump D combo off that, I would have left.
It was almost there. Ooh. I love the 2Ks and 2S challenges we've seen from Kaneki and neutral. It's really, really good. That was sick.
The burst is still there, though.
Yeah, you're going to want to spend the meter before the burst here if you're Razzo. Oh, got to be 6P.
Ooh, that was so good. Oh, that was so good. Razzo
not done yet.
It's got to be 6P, reminding me it's got to be butter.
It's got
to be
stay
butter.
Back. Dash up 5K. Shades of the kiss.
The trade and then checked on the low. Burst out. But can they play on the corner?
5K. Oh no, gets the close S mix. Kaneki spin the burst, gonna reset the neutral full screen this time. Flash kick.
Committed. Oh, looking for the FD. That's the second time we've seen Razzo do that. Just take the throw instead.
Razzo special, putting all this guard break on.
Flash kick gonna spin the meter. Razzo 2-1 in this grand final set.
The flash kick, that was a punish too, because he didn't have any meter to stop the stun dipper, right? So the flash kick very fast, had the meter to convert fully for the kill. Well done, Razzo. 2-1 lead. Of course, they're coming from losers, so they need one more match to reset, but they're looking good in grand finals.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're looking real good.
A lot of back and forth in this match. Like I said, there's these situations that I feel like both of the characters would have problems against in the respective matchup. They're really good at just completely navigating it against each other in a lot of instances, even to the point where we saw the no meter stun dipper just to try to call out, because they got to like the bare essentials of just having to fight that neutral. And it's not hard. It's not easy to keep up when you don't have meter 1, 2, the matches on the level.
And Razzo, really good adjustment, not falling for these super jump dusts on the bait, on the preemptive anti-airs. And, ooh, what a flash kick.
Nice. I like, we're seeing a little bit of staggers. Oh, and a punish on the burst. We're seeing staggers here in the Gatlings from Kaneki. So I like Razzo challenging with the flash kick. I think that's a good choice.
True. We have seen that counter at 2-8.
Oh, no.
Counter tap dust.
Looking for the burst. That's what the jump S is for. Wow, what a guard point. And there's the stun dipper again, just like I said. Every time you think it's safe, you're like, hey, I'm in a safe range. Stun dipper, any kind of meter. Oh, and ride the lightning on top of it.
Oh, the Kaneki pastas are coming back out. I forgot about those joints.
The Kaneki pasta. Let me see them, though.
The Kaneki pasta, let's go.
Oh, boy. The power is growing.
Repeat the far S's though.
Mexico getting hype here.
Oh, the
Yo, let's go.
The old unblockable.
Oh,
Oh,
yo, let me get it all.
That hurts.
Let me get it all. Hopefully y'all using y'all B-Bucks to make bets in the chat. Dash up close as Razzo with the lead.
again off the wall. Damn, not just MJ here. And styling, wow.
And doing a good job too, like waiting for the PRC, got an optimal combo, didn't get the RC scaling on the red hit.
Razzo trying to run with this. You know, they're just a round away here from the reset. But Kaneki a round away from tying it up and just being a game away.
That is so bad. Yeah, when you see that air dash in on the guard point. Oh,
the instant block on the burst. Ugh.
This is tough to win.
We go in the second set?
It's looking like it. Kaneki still got 50% attention to their name. Make something happen. It's going to be tough.
Oh, and your meter's going to get drained here soon. Tries to bait something.
Razzo not taking the bait.
That was so good from Razzo, honestly. The discipline on defense.
Yeah, the weight and then the late backdash, but what a super there. You know, I almost felt like Kai could escape, but no, the hitbox.
I cannot believe that hit over and behind Leo's head there. I was like, oh, Kai's just zooming on over. And then I was like, well.
Oh, man. That covered the blind spot. That's supposed to be the blind spot, bro. Like, come on.
Back of the neck.
Yeah.
The name
I mean,
of the neck.
we saw Souls 2K showing them buns,
Yeah.
son. You know, it's back day for Leo, obviously.
There you
We've
go.
seen the counter and the back stance. Doesn't even have to be in back stance. Just let the super rip, you know. They be working out with these hitboxes.
I would be
Damn,
so
the
sad if
reset.
that hit me from behind. If I was like, okay, this is my chance. And then it just clips me from behind.
Made it with it. Now's my chance to. Damn it. No, no, no.
It's
You'll
an
pick a top
anime.
tier.
You simple fool. Now I will punish.
I've made a mistake.
So as we indicated, the Razzo has reset the bracket, so both players are on loser side now, 0 up.
I cannot
Dash
believe,
up.
by the way, that flash kick actually hit Kai there. Oh, did you see the
Oh.
avoidance behind?
Yo, with the 2S with the behind hitbox. Excuse me.
Wait, so this pasta says Kaneki was born in the BB tag neutral. So they're both BB tag legacy here. That's actually kind of interesting.
Thanks, BB Tag Legacy.
Yeah, right?
Word.
They got a
That
couple
is
years
tight.
there. I was
That is
working at
tight.
Super during that, fighting Jonah every day. So I respect
God.
that.
Jonah gave people nightmares in that game,
Definitely a nightmare game.
just in general. The slow down, flip kick as well. Oh, tried to challenge him. He wasn't in shock state, but spacing was a
Oh
little
my
weird.
gosh. And still, eyes on the burst. Eyes on the burst. Kaneki looking like they're falling apart right
Right.
now. Razzo picking up the pieces.
I'm just saying, as a Marvel player, I love seeing team-based players showing their neutral awareness.
And I love seeing
and
the
I'm
5
still
feet
getting the
doubles,
break.
bro.
Ooh,
I do
right?
too. Because I definitely have not used to doing them yet, so I'm definitely a fan.
So many characters actually.
Yo.
That was cool. So many characters actually can 5P to check you in the air like that. It's kind of surprising. Ooh, a little early. Uh-oh. Has meter
Wow,
to get out.
PRC, that was so sick. Oh my god. The gear. Oh, the jab, the check on the PRC. Let's go. Oh, the clash. 2K in the pillar. Oh, that was godlike. Yo, Razzo.
Oh, yeah. And after the clash, the 2D hit counter hit, so he got the world forward. And Razzo taking their first real lead of the set 1-0 here.
Yo, Razzo.
They are
Yo,
warmed up.
Razzo.
Really showing that
like-
adjustment.
Yeah, when you play in 2 tournaments at once, you are warmed up. You are warmer than
No matter what, there's no downtime. There's no downtime.
Yeah, that's like some poker grinders stuff. You're like, hey, I just entered 5 tournaments. Let's see how I do in my 32s. Just keep these chips up. But yo, I respect that. Yo, shouts to Razzo keeping it up.
Yeah, the spirit bomb,
copy pasta curse.
They're
Copy
not
pasta
working.
curse. What's happening right now? Razzo's stronger than the curse.
Hey, speaking of the curses, you know, everyone that gets a big sign, you know, they take a hard loss that first time. And now Razzo's shaking off said loss. They're ready to, you know, rep that brand and get these wins under the belt.
Yes,
Right.
yes, sir.
And
Razzo.
playing really, really, really well in this set too. I mean, even the first set between these two is really close, to be honest. But you can really tell that Razzo is playing super sharp, super ready, super fast. Like, looks incredibly good in this set.
Yeah, definitely.
Jumping
Hot on
back
the
into
heels
it.
right now. Razzo getting the lead, instant 2S, big counter hit, and early usage on the burst. This is what Leo wants. Oh, you can't stop me? Oh, okay.
If anyone could turn it around, though, Kaneki with that super solid play, but they got to watch out. They are already getting opened, and that the backboard broken. Oh man, Seth, can you replace that for us?
Razzo definitely looks at a new level of confidence in this game. Like the way they're playing the neutral is definitely a step up, even with all the W's already on their side.
And the fact that Razzo has not stopped going to the flash kick in some of these situations, it's mind-boggling.
It's good, right? The threat of the flash kick is as strong as the flash kick itself.
Oh, that might
RTL.
Was that 2K?
Get that shit out of here, son.
We see the hit it back, but it just hit in front just as good. Yo!
Razzo.
That's one of those things too. Like people do the super and they're like, oh, I'll just, go for the RC after. And you're like, no, you don't get to go for anything. Try to bait the burst.
It's a good feeling too when you just react super to someone else just trying to be nice.
Yeah. Damn, this 2P is the macro. It's not the DP macro. It's the 2P macro, like swinging.
Sounds like a Zaza player. Oh, the triple 5P. The triple 5 soul.
Right.
Drake wore that on Degrassi, son.
Razzo was like, you like anti-air 5P? I got you with a triple, right?
Oh my, give me that heart. That's mine.
Bro.
Oh, I don't know if we still needed that bounty, but that's a round that ended with a throw. So
there we go.
Yeah.
For the homie Ryudo. Let's go.
For you though.
For you though.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah.
Claim
Oh,
got
man.
hands? Question.
Hell yeah.
That's like it's got milk. That's what it looks like. Got milk.
Got hands.
The hands have been gotten.
Hands monster over here getting these grabs in.
Hands received. All right, so Razzo, I mean, is definitely handing out a beating right now. 2-0 in the reset. We'll see though. Kaneki, I mean, nobody has made Kaneki look like this all day today. So they've been very confident, very composed, and they're going to need him more now than ever.
It's ICFC though. How many times have we seen a 3-game comeback? So I'm not going to say nothing.
The jabs.
Jeez. Oh, what a check.
Good adjustment from Razzo, right? Not swinging into the multiple jabs, 6-8 string trap this time.
Hit a button. Oh, that is going to hurt like hell. 2 hits. Hold that.
Man. When it's like a one-hit move into like wall splat or like, into a super, it does so much damage.
Wild.
Send them the Oz, right?
Oh, burst.
Oh, the read on the Razzo.
You can see it during that RC shockwave. If your RC is not connecting with your opponent, it's because they're invincible, which means they've got to be bursting, right? You can tell during those moments. Oh, the counter.
Yo, instant block, and then still in the 5K. The 5K
War crime.
confirmed.
Razzo trying to god match this right now.
Why did back turn P clash with the DP? You're kidding me. That was
War
not
crime
okay.
button, son.
Oh, my God.
There's no burst here.
This is close.
Yeah, if
And
the
he
wall.
makes the low.
Razzo takes it on the reset. Rebel Razzo in the building. Your season 2 ICFC Guilty Gear Strive champion. Yo, can I get some noise in the chat though? Shout outs to Razzo. Damn,
That was incredibly well played. Like the adjustment coming back into the second set was super solid, super consistent. And Kaneki, basically all day long, has looked incredibly good, right? And so to show up and beat the player who looked unstoppable is very, very impressive.
Yeah, and Razzo, I mean, we've touched on it a couple of times, right? Has showed out online, on, offline, another online tournament under their belt now. They're like in losers finals or grand finals of another tournament going down right now, this very moment. But yeah, man, I mean, Razzo has shown out. It's dope. Leo reigns supreme on ICFC once again, right?
Hey.
Season 1, K7. Season 2 is now Razzo. And it's very fitting considering this is Tasty Steve's channel after all.
Right?
It's true. 2 Leo champions. I'm actually about that in all honesty, man.
Got to give it the
Shout outs
Razzo,
to Razzo. Shout outs to Razzo. And shout outs to each and every person that donated. Shout outs to everybody that used the code. Shout outs to Hitbox for coming through. Pin O, Seg, Ringe, Sajam, Nerd Josh, everybody that came through and donated, man. Thank you guys so much for actually putting money into this match arena for these players to put their heart in. 10-2, Caramel Jenkins, Allergic to Rye, I see you. Yo, Saber Shark dropping off the 20, Heebie-Jeebies with the hundo, Gucci ankle socks, Lambo, Baron Von Faust, everybody that came through and donated, I really appreciate it, and I know these players appreciate it too, man. One more time for the sponsors before we get out of here, man. I just want to say thank you to Astro, the official headset and mix-up of ICFC, holding us down here. It's been such an honor to work with these guys, and it's been a pleasure for them to actually help out with the community like they've been doing so much all these years, but taking it over to Guilty Gear across the world, not only on my channel, but Majin Obama as well as 10 Media, man. Make sure you guys give them a follow, as well as Hitbox. I've been pushing them the whole time. You guys should be pushing buttons on the Hitbox, man. Head on over to hitboxarcade.com/ICFCG to see what they have to offer. Let them know that I sent you. One day I might get a code to make it even more worth your while. But shout outs to Hitbox for making these tournaments worth every other player's while and donate to the Matcherino. Once again, Wave 2 of the sticker packs are available. You can get Chiuna with the Anime Illuminati. You can get the one-time season commentator and champ Justin Wong, as well as my brother Yipes, and as well as the homie Sajam on Wave 2. You can use the QR code, or make sure you guys head on over to 10-o.gg/merch. But look, man, with that being said, man, I really don't want to drag it out because I'm trying to go see Spider-Man. But look, I just want y'all to know. I want y'all to know I love everybody on the screen right now. I really do appreciate y'all coming through and helping out for all the ICFCs. To my knowledge, we will be taking a break after this, and I don't know when we'll come back, but we will be coming back. I do appreciate everybody that's been here. Shout outs to Ringe. Shout outs to Yipes. Shout outs to the book Justin Wong. Shout outs to Nerd Josh. Shout outs to Kizzy. Man, shout outs to Toph. James Chen came through, man. And last but not least, my bro Sajam coming through for the one time for the finals. Man, if you guys have any words, man, this is y'all chance to say it. I just appreciate y'all coming and commentating, man.
So at the very end of Spider-Man, right? The last
I'll punch you in the face, Sajam. I'll come back tonight.
So, in the credits. Hey, I just want to say, honestly, it's been a phenomenal season, past 2 seasons. I want to thank Tenno for having me on. It was awesome to commentate with you, Sajam. Maybe we have once before, but it's been a long time, so it's cool to actually get it in with you. Shout outs to Ringe as well, you know, keeping the analyticals and all that on, and, you know, just keeping us all on point. And shout outs to Steve for just keeping this on and keeping it going. I appreciate you all, and, you know, it's cool to be in this era of Strive with all of y'all just keeping the lore up for everybody.
Yeah, I love this type of vibe when it comes to ICFC and this type of commentary. You know what I mean? I get to commentate with people that I've known for years now, that I've chopped it up with fighting games on screen and off screen. So it's really a pleasure. And honestly, Steve, it's big props to you as well, because this helps us as commentators as well, right? I mean, getting reps in is practice, and it makes us improve just as much as the players. So this has definitely been a ground for my improvement. So I want to thank you for that as well.
Hey, you know what it is. You know
it was fun to swing by, I gotta say. It's really fun. I always like watching ICFC, especially I tend to do match analysis for Asia and EU before this happens, like on the Thursday, and then watch ICFC NA after. So thanks to you and the team at Tenno for running it all year, Gibby and Spenny and Callisto and everybody working on it. You know, Spencer, he's always late to our games on Thursday nights because he's running goddamn ICFC. So thanks for keeping him busy, and thanks for having me on. I'm always down to come back and come by and chat with everybody. So thanks for, everybody for donating and all the players for playing so well.
Look, man, I'm going to hold you to that, man. With that being said, man, I'm going to send you on your way. Hopefully, we sending it over to Razzo as the Season 2 champion and Leo champion. Guys, I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a nice one. I will try to get at y'all tomorrow. Make sure you guys follow all my friends. I'm pretty sure you do already, but if you don't, tell your friend and your friend's friend to follow all my friends. I will see you guys soon, and thank you for tuning in. Make some noise, and until next time, peace.
Spider-Man time!